What is good, Chad? It's Wednesday, and I left a trail of burgers back to my YouTube channel, and look what I got. You caught me a Gooch.
Yeah. Good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see you back on. Love having the Gooch in the house. So big surprise for everybody else. Evening, Gooch.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying hi to Gooch already.
Yeah.
Dildo caught you right away. Nadia. Oh, do we need a link? I did forget. You know what? I probably did. That's my fault. I'll get one to you right away. But first, I'm going to bring in Lady Balefire and Lord Balefire.
Yo,
what's up, guys?
Look at these two. Lovely people.
In our big fake house. I like the grand piano, honestly. I used to play piano. Kind of want to take it up again.
I think the grand piano thing is almost out of fashion now, huh? Probably. It's like only for rich people who don't actually play the piano. It's an ornament, maybe.
Tom Ellis and Lucifer tried to bring it back for a minute, but I don't think it stuck.
Someone who doesn't get stuck. Siniviere, what's up?
Oh, I almost muted myself. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Hey, Cindy, how was your game earlier?
It was called Holston. It was a Polish game, and I got so stuck at the end. The guy wanted a picture of the Pope before I could continue, and I think it had to do with firing a gun. So, in all that frustration, I bought myself a cat.
Oh,
nice!
In real life or in the game?
No, it's on the. It's right there.
Oh wow! Look at that little bastard, huh?
Yeah,
it almost looks like an owl.
I know. Oh
like
my gosh! You can make him a rabbit too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Zach, you're not the only one with kittens now.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's coming after my kitten lifestyle. It's not fair.
Oh my goodness.
I want to see show pussy.
Show pussy. Well, they'll come back around. Don't worry. We'll get it. I'll get it for you.
They're so cute.
They are.
I don't know which one I like most.
Stormy likes to suck on my hair, and I don't have very much. So it's a bit, it won't last very long, I don't think.
You're lobbing that up, hey? You're just lobbing it up
there.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Just suck on it. That's right. Let's get that link over to Nadia. I think she's feeling hurt.
Do we have to? But do we have to?
But first, Lovett Never After. Hello, Lovett.
Hey.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're hot.
Okay, well, I cannot hear you guys, so that's the problem.
He's smoking hot.
Yeah.
Check your
Hope everyone's doing good tonight. Cindy, I love your.
Thank you.
Owl bunny.
Me backstage for a
Owl
second.
kitty.
Hey, gadfly.
Hey, gadfly.
On your head.
Catfly. Oh my gosh, I like it.
Yes, I can, Nat. Yes, I can.
So this is the kind of thing that happens when you do YouTube and you change your topics quite a lot. I open up whenever I start YouTube now, it kicks to whatever I had up last. And so the last couple of days when I come back and turn on my PC and fire up YouTube, I get this. I'm going to show you guys. It's amazing stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because we fixed South Africa on Saturday night. So now
I thought that was downtown Winnipeg.
That could be. That could be. Yeah.
Is it that bad there?
It's fucking brutal here.
I know my dad was just up in Winnipeg. Oh god. Yeah.
It's a bit like Johannesburg, you know.
How dare you? How dare you?
Nadia, I can't believe you're wearing your native garb.
Yeah. Do I get to do my land recognition speech?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
That's about it. I own land. I don't fucking know. What is it? Am I not on the 18? Am I
Whoa. You just scared Lovett off. So
oh no, Nadia.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, hello everybody. Hello,
Hi,
Lady
Nadia.
B. Hi guys.
I
Hi
apologize
guys.
for leaving you out.
Hi, Nadia.
Okay, it's okay. I get it.
Oh, he's got glasses now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Leon.
Sorry for the delay. Had to wrap up at work.
Oh, no problem, Leon. Always
Me
happy
and
to have
Leon
you
are
on here.
matching. Hey,
Aw.
Leon.
Yeah, my lovely
Yeah.
sister. How you doing, girly?
Good, good. I know Leon
Good to
wouldn't
have you
forget
on.
me.
Never.
I didn't forget you.
Really? I didn't have a link.
I
I
like
mean,
how that became
Yeah.
a question towards the end.
Awkward.
The only
Technically.
person on this whole panel I'd forget is like, what's his name? The other guy with the girl there, who everybody remembers. You know, with the beard. He doesn't like that Rings of Power show. I don't remember.
I thought he
Does
liked
anyone like it?
Wheel of Time. Wasn't he a big fan of that one? Wasn't it that one?
Yeah, my
Favorite.
declare,
Absolute.
got to declare victory over that this week, by the way.
Yes, it
You
is
got that shit
done.
canceled.
Yes,
Done.
that was fun.
And our boy
Good
Steve was
fun.
on with Shad. That was pretty awesome, huh?
Oh yeah, did you see
Yeah, it was.
that? That was awesome.
Yeah,
Very, very
yeah.
happy for him to have such a big reach.
Yeah. So I'm gonna over the course of the night, I have some clips I've made. I don't know what I'm gonna keep as a clip, so I want to get some feedback as we go. This is a new one. These are all of creators, so like us, just like us, but who I will make fun of, even though I like them. Don't worry, Gooch, it's not you.
Okay.
It's not you.
All right.
Don't worry.
We don't want to scare people off.
This one is called Classy Sluts.
Here we go. It starts. It starts.
Depends on what she reads, though.
I'm never on streams with you. I have to use what I can.
Too much for me. I like sort of classy sluts. Classy sluts. I like classy sluts, guys. It depends on what she.
Huh? Is that worth working into the rotation? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
We'll see. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What's up, Bodega? It's Wednesday. It must be good. Oh, skipping ahead. Jake Martin, 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, dude.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Jake.
Sir
Martin.
Jake.
Is Jake
Very
getting
much appreciate
classy sleuts?
Classy sluts? Well, he
Yes.
could have. He can get classy sluts for sure. I don't see why not. And another one on top of that. So here you go. Let's watch this again. That darn kitty.
Depends on what she reads, though, because some smut is too much for me. I like sort of classy sluts. Classy sluts. I like classy sluts, guys. It depends on what.
She uses vowels in a way entirely unique to her. Nobody else throws like an O in the word like classy.
Yeah, have you ever met South Africans though?
I do love the South African accent. It just
It's
makes
cool.
me
I
laugh
had a
every
South
time.
African,
Hello, everyone.
co-driver.
Welcome
There we
back.
go.
I
Welcome
still
back.
cannot
Yay.
hear you guys.
Uh,
So let me do this.
Do it.
Check the output, like maybe, or speaker input, or speaker output.
I hope everybody's doing well.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I
What?
am trying.
I could respond, but she can't hear me, so I don't even know.
This is number 2. This is from Moxie
I'd have to
Dame.
listen to the stream, and that would be delayed.
Probably better than the other dudes did, but
Like, could he get OJ off?
probably better than the other dudes did, but
oh my god.
Huh?
I think that one's necessary. I think that one's necessary.
Yeah.
Cities might be.
It's not bad. It's not
It's not
bad.
bad.
Yeah. It's on the edge. Right?
Of glory.
Very edgy. Very edgy.
You're always edging your chat, Zach. So
I love edging my chat. What else would there be? This is also edgy. This is for you, Jake Martin.
Where you can all stand around and jerk each other off while you tilt your head backs and go, woke, 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 woke. And then you can come on each other's faces and tell each other that come on your face cleanses you of wokeness. Whatever is going to get you off and make you feel good about yourself, come on your face.
That's it.
That is oddly specific, bro. Like, I have questions.
Very,
I think he has
very
it
specific.
both
I mean,
ways.
isn't that
You
the same
got
dude that hunted for Tobey Maguire's dick?
I'm such an idiot. Yes, thank you. I'm here. Yay!
Yay!
You made it.
Oh, I have toxic
Blonde.
Avenger dick information, but
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I
Came
saw that
just in
trailer
time.
today. What the fuck is that?
So I was at Fangoria's town hall listening to it and stuff, and I guess they went back for the wide release. They actually shot Toxic's dick, like a mutant dick. to add into the movie, but it's only going to be for the wide release. So if you do want to see Mutant Dick, go see the wide release.
Of Toxic Avengers? Is that the movie?
Of Toxic Avenger. Yeah, Trauma's new, like the remake, reboot, whatever they
bigger than Peter Dinklage
I have
himself.
so many questions.
It's different. Yeah, it's different than it's not his dick.
I think this is going to do worse than
I
the
would
first
hope
time it
not.
was released.
I remember seeing the unrated version of Watchmen, and that's the only thing I remember about that movie.
Just big blue swinging dick. Like it's
pretty much,
it was
yeah.
Dr. Manhattan, wasn't it? Is that his
Oh.
name?
It's so good to be back, Zach. It's so good to be back. Like, man, let's talk about all the dicks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the
Who else's dick
expand.
can we talk about? Yeah,
I thought you
let's
liked
talk
your
about all the
meat,
dicks.
Gooch.
Yes, and the buns.
And the buns.
Gooch is sadly
my
very
God.
straight. So, and he's not willing to either way. He's stuck on it. He's stuck hard on that one. Who was else? Pouty's here. What's up?
Listen,
Pouty?
it's part of filmmaking. Okay, it's part of filmmaking. Somebody out there wants to see. Okay, so I just letting everybody know. Buy your tickets now.
It's
I love how
art.
Who's the cock bottle? Do we know?
auto censored you at like the right time. Your fucking mic cut out when you said dick.
I'm having audio issues too. So all right,
Not the only kind of issues you're having, girly.
It's that time of the month for us.
I don't know what to tell you. I had to listen up your dick for like 30 minutes.
Gooch is having just a great day.
Period penises. Let's go. All right,
It
let's
was
do
filmed
this.
in the director's garage, like not even on a studio. He just one night decided he wanted to put the Toxic
Love
Avengers
it.
in the movie, and so he went to his garage and filmed some dick.
Huh.
Hey,
Whose dick was
I'm
it?
just spitting
Pro
it out.
move.
be the
I don't know
change you
whose
want to
dick was
see.
it. But
Yeah,
Do
I
you
want to
think
see
he was
it.
on Craigslist? You know,
I hope
just
so.
like, hey, come over, let me film your dick.
I have a confession to make, you guys. I'm Peter Dinklage's dick.
That I believe.
Is it Dinklage or Dicklage?
That I
Yes.
believe.
Dicklage at that point, ladies.
size works out.
It's all about the angle. That's what matters. So
And the lighting.
make
And the
the
lighting.
lighting and the angle
Oh,
is
yes.
everything.
Zach, we're gonna have a talk when we have lunch.
Right?
While you're touching
Well,
buns or
Nadia
Yeah.
on stream, she's
Yeah,
just gonna be
before-
talking
Well,
about
after
you
we touch
dick.
buns. After we
Yeah.
touch buns.
Lunar lucidity in the house. Sentia Dildo was here. Crovax, what's up? Peter Jacob, Ironside, hail to you. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well.
Hi.
Hope
Hi,
you
Josh.
Congrats to that guy, by
hope
the
you're
way.
moving soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Place. Got a place. We did it. I take full credit for all that, by the way. That's all me.
It was all your idea.
All of it. Yep. Except I can't help you move. It's too much. Evening, Zach. So I hope you and your family are well tonight. Well, thank you, Ray. Make sure you keep them in your prayers. I need those prayers. So, Jake Mart, we've got. Did you say Josh is here?
Yep.
Josh
Josh
is
Yeah,
and
here.
Josh.
Joshy, I
Joshy
saw
and
him.
Sassy.
Yay.
Sassy's here
Oh.
too. What's up, Sassy?
Oh, we got Deacon Duck
Sassy
with in the
pants.
house too. We got Horror with Nats, who's mad at me because I didn't send her a link, but she's obviously is.
I'm
I
not
don't know
part
if
of the
she's
A-team.
like
I get it. I get it.
overestimating my abilities,
Today?
but I forget a lot of
I'm
stuff.
not an Avenger. I'm a Thunderbolt. That I get. I completely. It's okay.
It's
Possibly
better
a
to be the
movie.
B team than the A team. Believe me.
Possibly.
Mhm.
Team.
Lot
What's it? No one
funner.
put you on. No one put you guys on the B team. Stop.
I'll
Stop
be
it.
B team all day long.
Yeah.
Cindy's clearly the G team or the
Gangsta.
Double F
double-
I would say
double-
probably double G team. There.
Double
G.
G or double H. Somebody
I am
said
Z.
I'm the canceled Black Panther game. I don't know what's going on.
No, right?
Cancel Black Panther.
God
game.
damn it, EA.
Not
That
again.
must be black fatigue, right? Could be that. Gadfly's here. Gord King's here.
Gordo.
Hello.
Yeah.
Everybody's
That's like
here.
cat. Yummy. Cute.
Ooh, look at that guy.
Everybody's here. Mystic
It's a
Vegeta.
good night.
What's up,
What's
chat?
up, Cyfax?
Love the chat.
Oh, we got a great crowd here tonight.
Cyfax, what's up, bud?
Cyfax. Oh, there she is. Miss Sassy Sasquatch.
Sassy.
Hey, gays.
Who just celebrated
Sassy.
2 years on YouTube.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Woohoo.
Great show. And I like how like she's taken over Cannoli's spot entirely now. He doesn't even stream. It's now just only Sassy. That's all. That's it. It's like they figured it out. That's how YouTube works. Well done, Sassy. Good
That's what
decision.
us women do. We slowly take over everything.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, that's why these movies. That's why all these movies suck.
Yeah.
That is part of it for sure.
All these comics suck. All these movies suck. All this TV shows suck.
Mm-hmm.
Take away their pens and I'm back to the kitchen, right?
Tell us you hate women, Gooch.
I don't hate women. I don't hate women.
What's up,
I
King
love
Conan?
I love women. I just hate when women do things like.
I hate when women think.
Just breathing,
You know what? I'm watching way too much Handmaid's Tale lately. Maybe that's my problem.
That show, man. Like,
I'm on season
women
2,
have
and every
to-
time I'm like, "Fuck you, Aunt Lydia," and "Fuck men."
breeding fetish. That's all I have to say about that show.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Joshy. What's up, Joshy? What's up,
Josh.
Terrace House? Thanks for coming, Joshy. Wish you were here tonight, Joshy. Wish you were here. Yeah, it is quite a
Oh,
crew.
he's with Max and Don, the crew.
He's
They're
with
all
Max?
And-
Oh my
and
god, is
Avenger.
it true?
Yeah. There's like
My
a bunch of them
OTP,
together.
my favorite ship. Max and
Aw.
Josh.
Papa, would you like some sausages?
Josh was busy
Genty.
dunking on your boy Zach this week. That was
Yeah, I saw that.
That was magnificent.
Yes.
Yeah.
How could you see your bun, buddy? Good question, Tubby Tank. I don't know, but yes. So that was I was watching that from the rafters, watching Josh and throwing punches basically at your boy Zach, and he hit. Josh was letting bombs, and then he's getting blocked. The guy's blocking Josh.
Wait, which Zach?
Sherry.
There's so many Zach.
No, the channel, your boy Zach, like one of the OG.
Oh!
Yes.
channels that
Okay.
Turned into a massive homo cuck the last few years. Like,
Oh no!
As
You
they
went
Why
all
do they
know
always
now?
do that?
You know what it is, Lovett? It's men. That's what it is.
Yeah.
No, I think it's the women that are with
Men.
these men.
Get
Wait,
back here.
isn't Josh on your team? Wait a minute. Yeah, so
Josh is
how's
on
it
our
our fault?
team.
Yeah, so how's it our fault?
Like,
Josh, that is Justine Bateman. So that's you're right. It is
Mhm.
possibly who you're talking about. She is on the thumbnail. Soul
I
Assassin.
would love to have her on the channel. Still
Oh
trying
fuck!
to
I'll
me
take
too.
the D team.
She's all about
I
the
love her.
team.
She's got some great articles.
That's what we're talking about tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
sweet.
please say that again slowly?
I'll take the D team.
A little bit slower.
little
No,
slower.
that's all you get. from
30.
me.
Drag it out for like
Come on.
38 seconds.
See,
She's
there
such a
you go.
contrast to her brother in the industry too, which is interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been reading her Substack, and that's tonight was her articles
Yes.
was on Monday. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about tonight because it's fucking.
Yeah.
Monday or
confirms a lot
was
of stuff that
Sunday? Oh, 'cause I
might
had it up
3
for
days
Sunday.
ago. It might have been Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
But
this
it's-
article? I read the article, so give us some context for this.
It was piggybacking. Oh, sorry, Zach, I'm taking over.
Go. No.
No,
Go for it.
it's she basically piggybacking her previous article about the conveyor belt of the mass production of TV shows and movies, and
Mhm.
how they're all like produced by AI and they're just bad storytelling. And she's talking about indies versus the mainstream Hollywood and how Hollywood is failing and why they're failing. And she basically talks about it all here in this article here. So
Okay, so
Yeah, that was-
like
yeah,
I had a
yeah, for
question
tonight.
about this. Like I don't know this
Yeah.
because obviously I haven't been in the industry for a while. But like how prevalent is AI? Like what is she talking about?
it is very prevalent. Like, it's there,
Mhm.
people are using it. That's the fear of a lot of these actors and the writers and everybody in the industry is that they may not have a job in the very near future. So they're trying to keep their jobs, but they're still using AI for writing and then taking that and then kind of breaking down the major plots and everything that then trying to fill it in to make it more humanized.
Mhm.
And they're failing at that too. So it's some really great articles that she has there. And then today we talked about it earlier today about how Texas is now passing that bill to move forward with bringing studios into Texas. So that's Hollywood is dying big. Like it's becoming
Mhm.
Yeah.
Detroit. It's
Yeah.
becoming Detroit.
Warner Brothers and Sony are opening studios out here in Las Vegas. They're breaking ground this year for it. So
That's cool.
Everybody,
Literally,
I don't understand how Warner Brothers can even afford it. Like they're spending like billions of dollars on that freaking Harry Potter, and they're losing billions of dollars with everything that they're doing. So
That's crazy.
And they're going to states that are going to give them the best tax break because historically, Hollywood and Las Vegas and California have given the best, besides Georgia. So now a lot of other
California
states.
doesn't give that many tax breaks. That's
No.
why everyone's
Not
leaving.
anymore. Oh,
No, they haven't for a really long time. It's
California
super
has the
expensive.
lowest tax break that they have. I think
Yeah.
it's in the low 20s, where I think
Show its
Georgia
Yeah.
is the highest one currently. But that's also why a lot of productions go to like Canada too.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
well, it
my
also has
buddy
to do with real estate, and it has to do with union fees. Like there's so many other factors that kick in as well.
I can't remember the island, but I was on the phone with my buddy, and they went to an island to film a movie, and it was cheaper for them to have the whole cast and group go for like a couple of months, like 3 months, to stay on an island, paid everything, almost like a vacation, to film this movie, versus finding locations in the United States and getting the tax breaks and stuff. So it's just becoming more affordable. I would hope they come to the table of like trying to get a better tax percentage break to film more stuff in the United States, because if you don't realize, it also brings economy to the towns that they're in, the location.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
It's almost like
business,
touristy kind of money that helps boom stuff.
Tariffs on movies, 100% tariffs on everything not shot in the U.S.
And I would believe with something shot in the U.S. gets even a bigger break or something to sense and hiring.
Well, I believe you were watching today, Nadia, when we were talking about the Texas incentives. Like, I think it's like so many dollars, and then you get 5% tax benefits or grants, and then even more, it's like 10% and then 25%. So there's a lot of really good incentives there to film in Texas.
That's a good incentive. Where California, you're capped too. So if you hit that, you're capped. So you could be spending even more so, and you don't even get credit back. There's no point to it. So
there's a limit to how much you get back.
I'm the ones they put all the AIs in movies. Fuck tax credits. Fuck benefits. Fuck all. Just start letting the robots make movies. I watched Asmongold do an entire fucking video day on AI shit. Like, nah, I'm all in.
Part of it. So the thing is, like, we all get this stuff, and the DEI has been a big part of why things are failing. You get people who can't write as writers. You go ask them to find their friends who look like them, who've never written before, offer them a job because you got to fill that seat at the table. And that's how you get some bad writers. But like, this is not just poor planning. This is purposeful creation of bad art in this article. It describes is what's happening is that the execs now, they really don't care about who watches anything. They want to try to keep people engaged enough so they keep their TV on and be on. Their goal is to have you be on your phone.
Yeah.
So they're directing that their writers, and the notes are coming down from producers to tell the writers to know, please take this out. Don't make this too complicated. Don't make it so that the audience is going to engage with it. Just have it be on. And
make it second screen.
Well,
make the audience dumb in a sense, just like treat them as lay everything on the table. Don't think that they're smart enough to pick up on story beats, dialogue, all this stuff. Why? Just
why? Because we're too engaged with our cell phone. They already figured out that they cannot compete with the smartphone. Everything is out of our hands. Everything.
Yeah.
So they already know the game plan. It moved away from the audience now to the shareholders and the pocketbook, right? The audience doesn't matter because as long as it's playing in the background, they're going to get their money. So they really don't need to entertain us.
Okay,
that's why Netflix. I mean,
this
Netflix
phone issue also
said,
carries into theaters too. People are on their phones in theaters as well for movie watching.
So wrong. Like when I go out to dinner, I put my phone down. Like I engage with who I'm with.
Okay.
I remember the days when there was no cell phones when you would go see movies, and that was the best. So sorry.
So help me out with this argument here. What people keep telling me is, the streaming platforms don't care about the audience anymore.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
They're
okay,
they're-
define what you mean by don't care about the audience.
They're
So
not.
that's-
They're
that's
not
part of-
making. They're not making comedy as much. They're not making horror as much. They're not making action movies as much because they don't need to spend the money on those things because all they can put out is like more of like communication based shows and movies where people can put it in the background and don't have to look at the screen and they can hear and know about the show as it's being uploaded from the streaming service.
I mean, yeah, that's correct. In that, like, again, and that's what I was going a minute ago. Netflix openly, I believe it was on earnings call or investors call or something. They said the reason everything there's no subtlety anymore. The reason the dialogue is so overt, exposition is so overt, was this is catering towards people who have it on in the background. People who are up doing dishes and folding clothes, being on their phones, watching shit like that. So they need the dialogue to be super explicit, that way people can pick up on what's going on without watching it. That being said, I don't think that matters in terms of genre, so I don't see what that has to do with they're not making action, they're not making comedy, whatnot, because unsettled dialogue is unsettled dialogue. You can do that in fucking any genre.
Well, let's read some of this article so people understand what we're talking about. Lovett, would you mind reading some of this for me, por favor?
Okay, yeah, where do I start?
Right here.
Okay. There are now more films and TV series immediately available to the viewer than any other time in history. And yet, there have never been more complaints that there is nothing to watch. The complaint is squarely placed on the new films and series, with some exceptions. There are no truly new films or series. It's all reboots, sequels, and remakes continue to dominate and fatigue the audiences. So instead, many people will reach back to some old series they once loved and rewatch from the first season till the end, or they'll finally get around to watching The Wire, like everyone told them that they should. Or they'll get a Criterion channel. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Subscription and watch all the great films of the past, but they're not getting the new films they want.
Yep.
Yep.
I think this also is effect with the writer strike and all the strikes that have been happening in the last couple of years. Just as Zach said, people are more focused on the appearance of the writing room rather than the talent of the writing room. And it's starting to show. We're probably going to continue to get slop at least for the next 5 years with the backlog that they probably do have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
with this,
but
for me, it hit me hard because I've had that Wire conversation because I've never watched The Wire. I've never got past season 1. And so it's like, should we do this now? Should I watch The Wire? Because everyone says it's so great.
I got it in that channel. Oh my god, the end.
I'm just
the
not
last
really it's just so
seasons.
it's never
Ugh.
grabbed me. And then people tell me Andor's boring, so you should watch The Wire. It's like, oh fuck, okay. I mean,
Oh, it's
Wire's
got Dominique
good.
West? No, I've never seen this one.
Oh, The Wire's good. It's like a slice of
The
life
Wire's
anime.
great.
It's
Maybe
it's
we'll
soft
do
and
like
very
a
boring.
watch
like-
thing for it.
But you have to pay attention to the dialogue in The Wire, though.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's a show that you actually do have to put your phone down.
It's nuanced.
See what happens. Yeah, because they
There's
drop you right in. They don't
Mhm.
explain much. You just catch on as things are progressing, and you find out who's who and the characters. But the dialogue is very particular, so you have to pay attention to it. And people don't have the attention spans anymore to do so.
See, I don't know. I can't get behind this idea that I get it. We complain about slop because we like good content and whatnot. That being said, that was always the case on regular TV. For every X-Files, there was a
agree.
fucking Survivor Mongolia or what the fuck ever. Like, how many streams have you guys done talking about shows like Severance or all the Taylor Sheridan stuff or Silo? Like, there's a lot of good non-slop content out there. So I don't.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't seem
I
like
agree
anything
with
has
you,
changed
Leon,
aside from
but
the
I
method
think
of
there's
consumption.
it's gems within a bunch of stuff. So
Yes.
we you can't take it for what we're on streams for because we're content creators. So we want to talk about things that we enjoy, and hopefully we're all intelligent enough to choose stuff that makes you think, right?
You're
and
reviewing The
discuss
Last of
theories and
Us.
stuff. Okay, fuck you. Anyway, what I'm saying, I think it's the opposite effect is going where Netflix. Today I was looking around. Netflix is just putting out slop of like stupid rom-coms that have no really substance to them. They're catering to the younger generations. There's more reality shows than ever
It's all
before.
TikTok, kind of just fast, catchy, and then you forget.
Okay.
It's like food. You consume it and then you move on.
So I'm
I mean, I
gonna
don't
throw
disagree there's
something
a-
out here. I've got the Nielsen top 10 list for the week of the most recent Nielsen list, the week of April 21st to April 27th. You guys tell me what do you consider slop on this list? Would you consider You to be slop?
Never heard of it.
Never
Okay.
heard of it.
watched it.
You was about a stalker who every
Oh,
season
yeah,
stalks
yeah,
a girl and then
okay.
ends up killing her and then moves on and stuff. It's
Mm.
again, it's not maybe because it's not made for me and it's not something I would be interested in, but it's really poorly written, in my opinion. But
Okay.
but women
but
love
that's-
it though.
that's-
But
Dadfly
women
kinda-
love
I
it.
think
That's the problem.
Dadfly
Women
nails
love
it here,
the
I
show.
think.
Yep. I'd like
You wait
stop
through metric
watching
tons of
TV, really.
you will find good stuff if you keep looking, and people like us help curate that for other people and for each other, actually, for the most part, because we'll be if Gooch says to watch it, I'll watch it, because Gooch says I know he has good taste and he's not going to waste my time. And I tell him to watch stuff, and he doesn't watch it because he knows he has better taste than me, and so he doesn't want to waste his time, and that's fine. But like that's part of what we do, and we do find good stuff. I find good stuff all the time, but I have to look for it. And I'm finding now that like Netflix, they just put out like a metric ton of some good stuff, but mostly slop. And you have to really find the gems in there. And then you find a gem and it may not come back. You may not see season 2 of it because they don't really care if it's good quality or not. And there's no purpose for them to do a season 2 if they could do a season 1 of something else and pay everyone less to do it. Economically, they have my subscription already, and they know they're going to keep it. And then like you can have that, or we go back and watch older stuff. But like if you look at what's on, not Nielsen for streaming, on the networks, like does anyone here watch a network series at all?
So I can give you the network numbers too if you want. It's the same
Oh,
link.
by the way, this is the last season. Like this is the finale season. So no wonder people who have invested 4 seasons into it. And again, mostly women, because they like this kind of like dark romance. Ooh, whatever.
I'm not sure if he's going to kill me or not, but I like it.
Yeah, he'll change for me.
So you're
Ironically,
outing out women that are you're to blame for this. That's what
They
that's
like
what you're
living
saying.
on the edge.
No,
Don't blame me.
Ironically, she's right. Most of what we're saying is slop is just content aimed for women. That's the biggest change that's happened over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that's written in this article about how you have to impress the studio executive before you can make your show, that's the same. You know, there was Leon, as you said, there's a ton of slop that was produced 20 years ago that was on the networks. I mean, God forbid, how many seasons of fucking Survivor did we get?
And that's my point,
get-
dude. You telling this is back in 2001 to 2002. Fucking Dark Angel gets canceled after 2 seasons, but Grey's Anatomy is on season 30 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Miss
even
Dark
back
Angel.
then, like
I'm
TV catered
sorry.
the lowest common denominator.
But Matlock and Murder She Wrote weren't for me. Like
I love Murder, She
Yeah,
Wrote.
gosh.
I wasn't
But
watching
yeah.
that.
But I mean, those were for house moms and like, like the wine moms mostly.
NCIS,
as opposed
CSI,
as
SVU.
opposed to You and Ransom Canyon. I mean, those are the 2 biggest shows this week.
Hey, there's
I
a good reason why I only ever watch anime, and that's one.
mean,
So Josh makes a good point here, and that's part of what's changed too, is with the
Yeah.
episodic nature of broadcast TV, they can also readjust. So the first episode it's a banger or it's not, and by episode 8, if they haven't filmed it yet, they can make changes to make the show tailor better to the audience. But streaming, it's just here it is, it's done. Season 1 is done. It's up on the streaming for a couple of days. Or your Apple, you actually make decent stuff. Like at least I would say half the time, Apple stuff
Yeah.
is watchable.
Sugar.
Yeah, read his part too,
Yeah.
because I totally agree with his stuff. Like, I think a
With
lot of
Josh?
this has come from like the change on the actual business model, and I disagreed with a lot of stuff that's in the article
Schedule.
because it's like, okay, even when I was in film school, so I was in film school from 2017, late 2017 to 2019, and even by that time, like I went to the PGA Guild's like producers Guild of America's like they have a big like meeting every year, and I was volunteering there, and I got to like listen into some of the room chats, and it's like even back then, it's like they knew their market was saturated. And I always wondered as a student studying this, that the way the streaming service is set up is that they went with, we have to acquire content, and they want content. And it almost didn't matter how they got it. In the beginning, they started like buying rights to really popular TV shows, but then they couldn't pay for it. They're really expensive, like Friends and stuff like that. And then when that like kind of fizzled out, they started producing their own stuff, but they always like had to have new content and had to get those new viewers. And well, the problem with that is there's only so many people can have so many subscriptions in every country. So by the time, I think it was like 2018, they were saying we have saturated North America, we have saturated most of Europe, we have saturated like as many people in South America that can get our service due to nature of technology. And the markets we can't get into, like in the Middle East and Asia and stuff, are places where arguably the content that we have isn't suitable for those because of censorship or cultural norms and stuff like that. So like the whole like I feel like her argument in this article is a little skewed because it's like it's changed so much. You're like not going on ad revenue supported TV. So it's like we don't have to make this show good. And then we have that whole like acquisition of content rodeo in the Wild West of just getting a lot of stuff. And then when you're producing, it's like we went from like we're watching Supernatural now, which like is
Smallville,
not Supernatural. I'm sorry.
Smallville's so good.
Yeah, same thing basically. But it's like I look at that and it's like we're on like season 10 or episode 10 or something like that. And it's like you have like 22 episode shows, and then if this was a streaming show, okay, great, that's 3 seasons of 8 episodes basically. So it's like the whole production
that would
model.
be split up by about 2 to 3 years a piece because they don't make them
exactly
a year anymore.
And then
God,
it's like they have so much time to make this stuff. It should be way better than it is. And then there's stuff on the other side that's changing it. And yeah, I feel like it's a little bit different than what she's talking about. So I don't really I don't really agree.
I don't think the thing is that it's a competency crisis.
Yeah, that too. I think
that's not a market crisis. It's the Hollywood has gotten so fucked up in the head that they can't make shows for middle America anymore. That's, I think, the number one thing killing them.
They don't want to, I don't think.
The issue is also that everybody is expecting like a cinematic show versus what we're used to, where it would be 1 or 2 sets and it was more focused on the characters, whatever scheme was going on for that day. It's similar to like Seinfeld, right? I really like Seinfeld. I think it's very well done throughout the seasons, but nowadays everybody's expecting like Stranger Things level like production value, and they might put that into it, but I think that also takes away from the writing and the story. They'd rather it just be
production value, but you can hand away it because it's supposed to be set in the 80s as part of the aesthetic. Is that what you
Shut
mean?
the fuck up, Leon.
Hate Stranger Things, bro. I hate Stranger Things so
I'm rewatching it right now, and it's better than most slop out there now. So
yeah, I agree with Nadia because like you Cheers, like you have one set, the bar, and it's one of the top. I think it's top 5 viewed series. Seinfeld's another good one. Friends is another one where it's just the apartments.
MASH,
very simple. MASH, very simple. But
Arrested
it's all about uploading. It's all about getting people just to upload. There's the series going to Netflix. It's numbers. It's not about the audience.
It's just they want to be like, how much new content can we get? I really feel like when I was listening to people talk in the PGA Guild thing, they were very much about like we need to acquire everything. Content is king. Like they kept saying that over and over again, and I'm like, quality over quantity, maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's why Disney's failing, because they have all this content and they don't know how to produce it.
Yeah, it's like what?
Josh brought up a great point with Lilo and Stitch. They have the blueprint for it to be successful, but instead it means Ohana means like you're going to foster care instead of being.
Oh my god! Holy shit, Josh! I hate.
Well, sorry to spoil it for everybody, but
I hate these takes. That is so. Oh my god!
Is that what happened?
Whatever. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. That
Gooch,
she
what happened?
gave up her kid to gave up her sister. So she could go to college. By the way, Hawaiians, I believe, get free college in Hawaii. Like they can go to school there. She did not have to go to California live out her fucking dream.
Lilo pushes her. Lilo tells her to go to college. Lilo is pushing her to go to college.
How old is
Yeah,
Lilo?
I'm gonna listen to a little child.
Yes.
On
Yeah.
an island.
I get my advice from my 4-year-old.
Hey, but that's not her parent. That's her sister. You guys
But
are
that's
taking
the
this as
surrogate
sister.
mother there, though.
Well, yeah.
No, she's her
Surrogate mother to
sister.
her.
She can't. You can't.
She's-
She's her sister.
but she's the one
She's
that's
pushing her to
taking
go
care of
forward
her.
because the long-term goal is to be together.
Financial
Like,
security.
either way, she was going to be put into care because she couldn't afford to keep her anyway. She kept failing these dead-end jobs. So either way, she was getting ripped apart. They were both getting ripped apart. So like,
be that as it may, the more interesting thing, and again, this is anecdotal, but because I've been telling you, Badger, the Doolies, the reason I hadn't watched it was I was waiting for me and my kid to go see it either Monday or Tuesday. So Tuesday rolls around, like, guess what? We're gonna go to the theater to see Lilo and Stitch today. And she goes, "Don't take this the wrong way. I really don't care about watching Lilo and Stitch." It's like, well, fuck. If the 11-year-old girl who's prime target, who should be Disney's prime target, she convinced me to watch Inside Out 2, we loved it together, is telling me I'm not interested in this.
That's pretty bad.
I don't know. I do feel like that kind of means something.
By the way,
It's
Josh
gonna-
makes a
it's
good
gonna
point.
make
That's not
money.
Hawaiian culture to separate family like that.
Mhm.
It's just,
they're not
and again,
separated because she has the portal gun and she visits her every night and sleeps.
but what
with her every
happens in the
night. It's
original
like-
film? What happens in the original film?
The original
kidding?
film, they're staying in a happy family with aliens. So like,
Okay. There's the
But I
blueprint.
mean-
It's family. Family. It's supposed to be family. You don't separate family. Like I am the eldest of 8. I would never abandon my sibling if I was in charge of her. Just because my parents are around or something.
I
It's
really
just-
think you guys are not getting like she was getting pulled from her sister either way. So I mean,
Yes, but that was a
But she was
choice that the
next
film
door.
made.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex.
but this
That's
is
the
more of a
plot.
grounded approach to the
Problem.
I
it's
don't
not- it's not an
care. I
exact-
don't want a grounded approach to a movie about an evil.
It's a live.
genetic
It's a live action. It's a live action. They did a live action adaptation of this film. So like
Which was
again,
a terrible
it's-
choice.
Like why?
it's a good film. I liked it a lot. It's a great
Okay.
film. If
I-
people are going to focus on the last 5 minutes of the film when everything else was great, no DEI, no freaking woke shit. But if you're going to focus on the last 5 minutes of the film, then okay, then you go
But-
ahead and do that. Like
Okay,
I
Don't
mean,
you
fairness,
think
I
they're
haven't seen
sending
it,
a?
but-
Don't you think
Yeah.
they're sending a message to young women that forget like staying within your culture and your family and taking care of things? You can go party for 4 years and just go college and
she
stuff. Like
wasn't.
I feel.
She wasn't going to
I
party.
just-
She was going to marine biology. She was a very driven girl. So like I mean, it was all
And why
laid
not
out
do
there.
it
It was
in
all set
Hawaii?
up.
Wait a minute, marine biology, but won't go to school in Hawaii?
Also,
Island?
real quick,
She
you
had a-
say focus on the last 5 minutes. And again, I this isn't about Lilo and Stitch specifically, but like, aren't there a myriad of films known for the ending being bad, ruining the film? Like, didn't people hate?
It wasn't
Will
a bad
Smith's I Am
ending. I
Legend
don't-
because it was
people
a
are
bad
getting
ending?
so
Didn't
upset.
people like? Aren't people still divided
Holy-
over Man of Steel because of the way Superman kills Zod? Like, there are movies that if it's a bad ending, and I mean, you say it's not a bad ending, and fair enough, maybe you were fine with it. However, if there is a general consensus amongst a large swath of individuals that it is a bad ending, like when you've got Polygon and That Park Place, two very politically diametrically opposed news outlets, actually agreeing on something. Holy shit! That means they put partisan politics aside to say they fucked up this kids movie. Like, it's kind of been the general consensus from what I've seen from folks.
No, in fairness to Gooch, I have seen several normies who kind of said, I really liked the film, didn't love the ending, but overall it was good. So, I mean, he's not out in left field here. This is not a
Right.
radical opinion he's sharing.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
just
just
saying
don't.
when he said if you're gonna ignore everything, if you will ignore all the good stuff in the last 5 minutes, ruins it. There's a lot of films known for the and not just film, TV shows as well. A lot of people are like, oh well, the ending sucked. Don't bother watching the show. Don't bother watching the movie. That's like been a common media criticism since the beginning of media criticism, is that a bad ending can ruin an entire product.
And Gucci could be, you loved it. That's great. I was on the fence anyway of giving Disney money to begin with, and then learning this, and just due to just my own personal views and how I would probably take the movie of what I've seen people review, I just don't want to support that message. And maybe it's just that's how I see it. But art is subjective, right?
I honestly think that we're so fucking tainted. because I went into this movie wanting to hate it. Like I hate Disney, but like I went in there actually freaking enjoyed this movie, and they all throughout the film, Nani was doing whatever she could to keep her and Lilo together, but in the end, she couldn't. Like the house was gone. She had no job, nothing. So Lilo was going to get pulled away either way. So what happened is the neighbor who was part of the family, the neighbor that been there for however long, because they've known each other for decades, known them from like since little kids, decided to foster Lilo until Nani was done college. And Nani came back. The end of the movie is her coming through the portal gun, sleeping with her sister and hugging her in bed with Stitch. And it is kind of alluding to that they're going to be doing that every night moving forward to keep that family closeness. So I don't understand people jumping on the gun saying this is sending the wrong message. What are we doing here? This is reality.
I'm sorry, I can't accept the "this is reality" criticism for a Disney film, a live action adaptation of something
with a little blue alien
is for kids. When Disney's supposed to have magic, things that I don't want fucking realism in Disney. That's why we love Disney.
But it's a live action.
Spoilers.
It's a live action. It's a live action.
I know, but I've never seen
magical live action experiences.
Appreciated.
So is Beauty and the
live
Beast.
action doesn't mean it's inherently more realistic. I'm sorry, the Tom Cruise film Edge of Tomorrow is not realistic in the slightest, but it's live action. It's about a dude going through Groundhog Day versus
I understand where Gooch is coming from.
You're going fucking really ridiculous now. I'm saying
I'm not
you're taking a live action from an anime. You're taking something difficult,
Leon.
Leon. You're taking something difficult of an. I wouldn't do it. I personally wouldn't take. I wouldn't do a live action of an animation. I personally wouldn't do it, but they did it anyway, and they did it in a different way, and they did a really good job with it. Finally, in my opinion. Now, people want to sit there and say, "Oh, fuck yeah, this is the messaging. This is feminism." All these takes, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, what are you even talking about?" Like, you really are like under a fine microscope.
People are saying that. Fair enough. But I haven't said that at all. So if you want to attack my argument,
it's
your
subjective,
argument
though.
boiled down to a moment ago was, but this needs to be different because it's live action. I'm saying I vehemently disagree with the idea that just because something is live action, it inherently needs to be more realistic. I didn't say anything about feminism. I didn't say anything about.
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying in general, people are saying that shit.
And fair enough. And if people are going to make that argument, and if it's true, if it's not true, not attack that argument. But that's not the argument I'm making. So, like attack my argument.
So I guess
I just think I understand Gooch's point of view of we are saturated with the word woke and we are always looking for problems lately because of just how media has treated us in the last 5-10 years.
Yeah, we've been so burnt out by it.
Wait, wasn't Cobra Bubbles the villain of that movie?
No,
I don't remember.
Bubbles
But
was never the villain.
on the flip side, things are subjective. People view things differently. I bring it back to Barbie. I saw Barbie completely different than the feminist crap that everybody called it. So again, it's subjective, but I understand where you're coming from. People are always like looking for the problem instead of just enjoying the movie.
What's the whole adage of beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So
I have a question about this movie. I've not seen either one.
Barbie's a man's movie.
But what does the live action add to the story?
So the reason I read that they're moving towards more live action is just the generation that's being brought up, the kids, that's what they're used to watching on screen, like Miss Rachel, more 3D animation kind of stuff, more so than what we're used to growing up with. And that's why they've tried to adapt a lot of their stuff. It makes, to me, I think it's losing money hand over fist doing so.
It's like
instead of just expanding. Expanding to the fairy tales. Like expand into different culture fairy tales and stuff. You want to have a Black Mermaid or expand into cultures that they haven't past the Grimm's fairy tale and go back to just traditional animation or at least updated animation. And I think they would make a lot of money. But it's it's targeting kids that are brought up with short attention spans nowadays.
Yeah.
I think I actually think that's being way too generous. I don't think that's the reason at all. I think the reason is Disney knows that their core audience are now fucking Disney adults, and they can repackage nostalgia from the 80s and 90s and resell it as a new product.
Yeah.
They're basically making $1 billion over time that's
Disney's not focused on the family anymore. Disney's not focused on
they're not even focused on kids, let alone the family. They're focused on
they're sometimes
what
focused
are they called?
on kids,
Dinks, dual income, no kids. That's what Disney's focused on. Is
In the
dinks.
tunnels.
Disney adults, man. Listen, I get it. I'm a Harry Potter adult. I get it. But Disney adults, that's a different level. That's a level that just take me out back if I ever get to.
That's the monster they've created, though. I mean,
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
they're doing the same thing with Marvel. The Marvels are all nostalgia, bringing back all these people. It's all like it's all bait.
But it's also not pushing people to have families either. So like now dinks are a big thing. People are Disney adults. They go for themselves instead of the parks being catered to them more so than kids nowadays.
Josh. Okay, I have to read a couple of things here quick, guys. Rossi, $2 Gooch gets all the bitches. He absolutely does,
including Leon.
I saw him in Vegas.
No.
Yes, he does.
No.
Well, he gets the one bitch that he wants, but then all the other ones are kind of sad about it.
There's only one. There's only one.
That's what I'm
She's a
saying.
babe.
It's the one.
She's a babe.
Of
She
course
is a
she
babe.
is. She is.
Yeah.
She is a babe.
She's my babe.
You scored way too high.
That's
You
sweet.
went,
Really?
yes.
But what that causes is like there's a ripple effect of a circle of sadness we get for all the other ladies who can't have Gooch, and like that's. it's
Why
kinda
would you
sad,
want to
you know?
break
That's
up
all right.
the couple? To
we
like
talk about
do
something
Someone
else?
can have my turn. I'm all right. I'll take a pass.
Oh, you got your turn.
Yeah.
Here
So
you
what
go,
was there?
Rossi.
What else was there?
How
in
much
that
money
art?
do you send them on a
I
monthly
send my
basis?
children $750 a month.
$55.
Oh my God, Leon's cat! I didn't know we had a cat. It's okay.
Meow.
Got a pussy.
Yeah, that one's Vivi.
Josh,
So cute.
25 months. I love you, dude. I wish you were here tonight. Lilo and Stitch has multiple films and series, and the live action version completely undoes the themes of that brand for the sake of realism. I haven't seen either version of this. So I have no idea.
Ooh, the original.
It's too many Hawaiians in it for me, I think.
I get it. I get it. People are upset with the film, but I think they're beating that woke drum a little too hard. Like it's a great film. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I did not expect to enjoy it.
Man,
Aren't you
fuck
Native
You're gonna
American?
make me go
Shouldn't you
see
be
this
beating the
fucking
drum?
movie.
I'm not watching this, babe.
I'll give you that one.
Okay.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to Lilo and Stitch, like wokeness, no wokeness, none of that matters. I've made it very clear that it's the original film. It's one of my probably top 5 favorite Disney movies. I adore the original film. I don't want to see an inferior version of it because, and I say this all the time on my own channel, it's not good enough to not be woke. Things also have to be good. Now, maybe this is good, maybe it's not. But again, the way that you loathe the most recent Daredevil season, I feel like I would loathe this based on everything that I've been told about. It's not just the ending, but the film as a whole. Things that are cut, jokes that are different, characters that are written differently than were the original, new characters that don't seem to add anything to the story, that minimize the roles of the original characters, things like that. I just don't want an inferior version of something that I already love that has source material.
Well, do you think woke, like there have been things in the past that are woke? You could look back 80s, 90s, 70s woke. There were still good things that were quote unquote woke, like good storytelling.
No, that weren't, because woke, because the way woke means in terms of like
nowadays, yeah.
Woke is when you put ideology or agenda above character and story. What you can say is there were things in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even early 2000s that were quote unquote progressive. That's not the same as
that's
woke.
the word.
Yeah, progressive. Like
you can have good progressive storytelling, but I think sometimes even when you get it nowadays, that you get good progressive storytelling, such as, and I'm only on season 2, Handmaid's Tale. You get stuff. People just look for woke stuff instead of realizing it's just progressive storytelling. I think we're just too oversaturated with looking for problems. But again, I'm only on season 2. I know that.
Well, it's also much easier to look for problems if everything is being made are sequels and remakes and adaptations, because we inherently have something to compare it to. Like if
Mhm.
there's something to compare it to, then the problem is going to jump right out because you already have a preconceived notion about what.
Do
the
you
thing
get
you
smarter
want
because
is.
you put glasses on? Is that what happens? You put glasses on and you get smarter and you're able to.
I'm gonna throw that
Dr.
little
Leon.
fucker in another pool. I'm gonna throw him in another pool.
Do it.
Did you
Yeah,
reset
deeper
him?
one.
Like you gave him his one bath for the year and then he just
Yeah.
like reset glasses
Yeah.
and all?
Yeah.
I love you,
So
Leon. You know that I do.
I want to read this part of this. It gets through this. We skipped a bunch we don't need to talk about, but this
Yeah.
the streaming platform purpose are keeping people on their site and scaling internationally. Keeping people on the site is largely focused on something I mentioned a couple of years ago. At the time, TV series showrunner friends of mine were getting notes from streaming executives that their episodes weren't second screen enough. They didn't want the shows to be too interesting or plot heavy, aka normal, that it distracted the viewer from the primary screen, which is now the phone. The streamers wanted to ensure that the viewer kept the streaming service on for as long as possible, something simply playing in the background and not intruding on their social media scrolling, something the user could have on while they cook dinner, answer emails, and repost pictures of sunsets. Something that's funny. Something during which they can run to the bathroom and have a miss nothing in the return stuff, content, or as a friend once remarked, visual music, elevator music for the eyes. And so, like, I don't know what her. I don't know if there's
That's a
point.
really good elevator music for the eyes is a really good phrase.
Yeah. I don't know if she has like an end game for this article, but
I
just took the
don't really
information she
agree
gave,
with
which
this
is
part of it, like at all. Like, I mean, it's like if they want you to be on your phone, you would think that they're getting something out of you being on your phone. But if there's no point in it, like I don't know, like the model isn't like they're not getting paid by watch minutes. So I don't know what the point of this part is. So that was my kind of
People-
argument is it doesn't work with the business model that
Well,
streaming
they actually
has.
are getting paid by watch minutes, though, in that if they come to investors saying, hey, look, here's the 10 shows we've released, and they've got X amount of watch minutes, they're more likely to get investor money.
That
Yes,
could be
that's,
true.
That's very similar. I mean, that's basically the problem with this article is everything that she's saying that is unique about streaming isn't unique about streaming.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, at some point in time, you can't like people. I mean, people aren't just turning it on. Like I don't know, it just seemed kind of silly. It's like they want to watch something that they're
People
just
are.
TV is always on, but do you know what's on? YouTube. I mean, today I sat down. Guess what I watched while I worked? 3 hours of the fucking Joe Rogan experience. And not only did I watch it, but when I had to actually do my job when something was coming up where I couldn't pay attention to TV, I fucking paused it because I wanted to hear what Joe Rogan and AJ Gentile were going to talk about. Like this, so like people still have them in town.
But it's not us. It's the younger generation. They just put on their phones and they just let it run and they just do their projects or whatever. These kids are just.
It's because their
media.
parents are like that too. That's
Yeah.
the thing. They will mimic what you know. My mom was a big reader, so when I grew up, I read books a lot because that's what my mother did. So people are on their phones all the time. I look at parents out in the world; they're on their phones with their kids instead of enjoying the time with their kids. So the kids are going to mimic that, and that's their attention span, and that's what they're going to make it for.
I mean, I think their like point in this is interesting because I think she's actually really wrong with the scaling internationally thing. Okay, yeah, action and horror movies go really well internationally because it's easy to understand that. And like she said, yeah, rom-coms and comedy doesn't always translate because a lot of it is culture. But like even in the US, like how popular are like Korean dramas? Like
very
people
popular.
are watching this. Like, I know
popular.
people.
Very
I have
popular.
a friend in the gardening thing that's like, I watch like Turkish shows on YouTube because they're interesting, and it's like international is huge, and it's like
Korean
I watched-
horror is probably one of the biggest market for horror.
I mean, people
nowadays.
watch
It's
anime, and it's like you have to read the subtitles on that. Unless
Yeah, I
you're
want
gay, you listen to
Korean
the dubs.
dramas and Chinese dramas, fantasy, real life, historical periods. I love it.
Yeah.
Dark is one of the best series on Netflix that
Yes,
Netflix ever
for
produced,
sure.
and it's German.
Yes, I will spoil
So-
more today. Gap.
So
You know, folks, yes, we will. But also, William Richards, for $5, there's an easy woke test with Lilo and Stitch. Is there a cross-dressing Cyclops alien like the OG or not?
There is not.
They removed that.
There is not.
No.
I'm not sure you
And,
can call
and
it
that's
woke,
another
then.
one of those reasons that I have an issue with this film is like it's a twofold sort of thing. On the one hand, that is a good running joke in the original. There's a reason, not just in the original, but in the subsequent sequels and TV show. There's this one alien that cross dresses, and it's a through line joke. It's funny. Cutting that out is a change from the source material that I think hinders the film. Conversely, though, modern Disney, I don't think you could trust with that joke because they'll try and use it for a message, or it will get taken the wrong way. So maybe it's better that it got cut out. That's a very dicey one.
I was being a flippant asshole. I wasn't trying to create a discussion.
Well, no, I was just answering. I was answering the super chat.
Yeah.
But I guess
Leon is very not Leon tonight. Who the fuck are you?
You put on glasses. Smart kid. Don't ask questions.
Like
Take a shot, Leon, or something, please.
His balls dropped finally, or something. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
He was sick recently. I think it's lingering.
Probably what happened.
Did you have a shot in the ass lately?
I mean, no, I did have an IV.
Will, this is for you. This is your
okay.
video. This is a new one.
Nice shirt.
I did Platoon yesterday. It wasn't horrible.
Shirts.
It's not all cotton. I did
You did Platoon.
I
Oh,
like it.
Okay, so I think the article, the point is that I don't think she's making an argument that this is the way things should be, but this is what they're asking for. Like people who work in the industry are asking for these things, whether or not it's a good idea or not, whether or not it's going to work or not. This is what's being communicated out there. I did check on this stuff a little bit with my insider info, and it apparently it's been like this for a couple of years. They've been getting notes back saying, take this out, this is too complicated, make it simple. And then I think it was Amazon is doing the voiceover service where it describes what's happening in the scene for you, so you can not watch it at all and go do something else. So I think
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say. I mean, I was in this I was out of the game by 2020. So
again, and we can say this, but this sound to me, this is more and more. This is a competency crisis. This is some studio president got in his head that, for whatever reason, 22-year-olds have a 5-second attention span, and therefore we need to craft all new television for 22-year-olds with a 5-second attention span, when all of the evidence that I've seen doesn't point to that. There are not a bunch of very popular shows that are written for retards. That's just not how,
I
that's
mean,
not what the data
is pretty
tells
much
us.
written for retards. I'm just sorry.
No,
it's
written for women to
yeah,
jill off to while they watch it. That's what it's written for.
yeah.
I hope he kills her. It's so hot.
I know.
No, I feel like Gabriella has
chicks,
a great
man.
going. We all go back to
Niagara
the
Falls.
classics, and I thought the end of her article, I thought I was reading a different article for a minute because she just randomly starts talking about AI, but it was talking about it made me think about art, and I'm just thinking about it so much. And she mentions the Criterion classics, which are awesome, and if you like classic film, absolutely check it out. They're remastered. They have a bunch of extras on for everything, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're remastered movies, and it's a whole Criterion does their whole thing. It's amazing. But anyway, it just made me think, especially when we're talking about AI, I feel like the idea of cinema as art has been lost, and we're losing people. Do you have actors who are actually artists, or are they activists? It's I mean, you could have a lot of yeah, and it's it's no more this show is a vehicle for this experience or something, or that experience, or this is why Snow White is my empowerment of this, and listening to that stupid girl talk oh my god. I watched Copa's review of Snow White. Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, but right. Where's the artistry in that? And I one of the reasons why I hate AI is that it takes away what I think is the human element. What makes humans human? It's the imagination, it's your soul, and we've lost that. I mean, nothing's creative anymore.
You get glimpses of it
You
with
said we've
certain
lost
films.
that, so why hate AI? Humans lost that well before. Humans lost that shit in 2014 or earlier.
I know,
so
which
why
is
hate on
making the AI seamlessly integrated into everything, and I hate that.
And as I keep telling people, AI is not going to ruin art because good artists will always have jobs. AI is only going to ruin art for shitty artists or even mediocre artists. I can't tell you how many goddamn like Twitter artists I say, oh, comms open, DM me for commissions, and their shit sucks. I could do their exact same art in 10 fucking seconds with an AI. That being said, you want to know I can't? Sometimes I see an artist with a fucking great piece. Like, yeah, I can see why you're selling that for a $200 commission on your DMs or whatever. That shit was insane, and AI ain't doing that. So you get fuck the shitty artist. You don't deserve to make money anyway.
Yeah, and I'm thinking what Josh said there. It's like it makes me think that like because AI exists, how many people will even start to try these things? How many people will want to try because they're like it's so hard to compete about this. So it's like you're getting started, you have to learn, and it's like the AI part of it kind of takes out the human thinking part of it. And I really worry about that.
They fear how can they compete with AI, you know?
Yeah.
Anytime I see an artist with free Palestine in their bio, there's no human thinking there to begin with. So,
I mean, there are things that slip through. There's still things being made for art. For example, last year, Nosferatu, love it or hate it,
so
that film was definitely art. Sinners to me is art. Like there's movies that do have the human soul still back into them. It's just very rare to find it. However, in the horror genre, we like a lot more indie stuff, which gets a lot of credit for things. I mean, look at Terrifier blew up and stuff. But I think she's talking more of the mainstream stuff that's directed towards people.
Yeah, and the thing too is like when you watch old film and you go and read, like I really like silent movies. And part of the fun of watching that, like if you watch Joan of Arc, the silent movie, is that was the first movie that ever used close-ups. And like just think about that and think how it's filmed, and you're just like, wow, that's so innovative. And it's like, how much innovation? Like we're not getting innovation anymore. Like the last thing I can think of is like The Lighthouse being filmed like a silent movie, or like the Florida Project being shot on an iPhone.
That's a good point.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I didn't like I thought the movie was good. It was a downer, but like, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't watch movies, or I haven't seen a lot of movies, so I'm still backtracking to when it was good back in the day. So
she hasn't seen a Rocky or a Rambo movie.
Yeah, I haven't.
What
Rambo or Rocky? That's the next.
Nothing.
Next, I gotta start watching.
When did I get into this? Don't worry, I am not intellectual. These people are. That's it. So
it's not. It's Leo.
I got my lovely husband to watch Rome, and he put down his phone and he actually watched it, and it was great because he didn't know what was going to happen because he doesn't know history. And I was like, "This is out for Gadfly, especially." Like he's all, "Oh my God, is Octavian or is Mark Antony gonna kill Octavian?" And I'm just laughing. It's like that's funny, but that was so fun. We watched that again, and that's fun.
That's cool. That's a great series to rewatch.
Oh my God, yeah, it's so fun. The artistry in that is just so amazing. Like,
no, I'm the top still.
No, he's a pot of fun.
He gets all the
juices. I think you're both switches at this point. You're both top and bottom.
I mean, sometimes you get the extra layer. At the bottom, it's not so bad to be on the bottom, right? You got some cushion there too. It's okay.
I heard you cheated on me though with cannoli
and Roman.
I was on the road. Right? Like it doesn't count.
What happens?
You went to the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is now. Okay.
Yeah. I was on the road.
Just place the ring down, and outside the ring is free game.
That's right. Yeah. I'm trying to. I've been keeping up. Josh as best I can with the comments. Common people. We had more sense in the 20s. Yes. Panel was a good example. Fair. Yeah. Although we haven't heard from Lovett hardly at all, or Siniviere even less.
Well, I
do you
don't
think
know
about
a whole lot about these kinds of like television series.
Have you seen Rocky or Rambo? Please lie if you haven't.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Okay, good enough. What's Cajun Corey? What's good, people? Welcome. Thank you, Cajun. Appreciate that. Hope you're having fun on the road with the boys. Give Josh an extra squeeze for me, please, because he dodged seeing me in Vegas, and I'm still hurting from that. But yeah, we'll get through it. This will help.
Hey,
this is for
Gooch
Gooch too. Oh.
Gooch dodged me, so it's okay.
Oh, get the hell out of here!
He just fucking disappeared. And I was like, "Where the fuck is Gooch?" And I was like, "All right, bye, Gooch."
Jada can't dodge this chick.
Oh, man. Come on, come on, come on. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Oh, shit.
Got
There you
him.
go. Vanderlei Silva's mom, I guess. that me.
Okay, I gotta go though.
All right.
See you.
Looks nice.
Bye,
What's up,
Gooch.
Gooch? People know who you are, but tell them anyway. What's up tomorrow?
Tomorrow, well, what do you got tomorrow? What do you got planned tomorrow?
I don't know. Nothing.
Oh my.
Oh well, we'll talk.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Nothing much. I won't be I'll be on Nerd Wars. I'll be on Badger's Den, Nietz, the Run, and Sunday night, late night with Gooch and Gang. Philip Chan's with us this weekend, so swing and by for that Project Egg Roll, and then we'll have a good time. And then so having some fun. And then of course next Tuesday the final episode of Solo Leveling Season 1. So.
Be master leveling then, right?
Caught up.
Yeah.
11 was such a good episode, dude.
Chat, you guys are awesome. Love the chat. Always love hearing from the chat. And you panel, you guys are awesome. You guys are.
Thanks,
so
Gooch.
have a great stream.
Bye,
Thank you,
Gooch.
everyone.
Take nice care, hanging out with you.
Hey, Gucci, everyone. Yes. Take
See
care.
ya.
Love it. See you guys.
Bye.
All right. Let's keep her going here.
We have more cats on screen.
Yeah, we have like what a record of. We have
have
the
the
cat.
most cats.
I got this one freaking out.
Siniviere has a cat. Lovett has a cat. Leon has a cat. 5.
Both of mine are
I have a
in
cat.
the
She's
room.
just
We're full
not
of
in the
pussies
room.
tonight.
I mean, the other cat is in the room, but not my actual cat.
I got you.
Okay, nobody got. That was a bad joke. Never mind.
Yeah, you know what's interesting
Oh,
You misspoke. It's fine.
Never mind. He's so
Oh.
comfy on the chair over there. I don't want to grab him.
Oh, good.
too?
comfy pussy.
But you know what I was thinking when watching Smallville? It really got me thinking. I'm like, this show knows what it is. Like, it is quasi episodic. Like, there's some continuous elements in it, and it is absolutely made for kids, or not kids, but like teenagers. And I feel like the sort of genre definitions of what is. I mean, I think now we're like kids, like in young children, and then everything else, and we've kind of lost the like, okay, this is a teenager show, and it's like,
I mean, that was
I miss-
the
I miss
besides
Jonas.
W's and
Yeah.
O back in the day. Things like
oh yeah,
Smallville,
CW,
Supernatural, like,
WB.
CW, yes.
I still
Hearted
find
Davina, she
Dixie.
speaks the truth. Watch First Blood,
Hell yeah.
Which
Rambo
is First Blood? What is it?
the first
Rambo.
Rambo movie.
There was a really good indie.
Oh
movie,
my god.
Son of Rambo. That was hilarious. That was
You know,
really good.
I hold off watching these movies because once in a while Josh
No, you
goes,
don't.
we got to do something together, Nadia. We got to do some kind of series where it's a first time watch, and he never reaches out. So been holding on to a couple of these gems just for you.
I'm
Josh.
comfortable blaming Josh.
Yeah.
Pet Bread, $5. Thank you. Canadian dollars. XP. I don't know what the actually. I have no idea what this crown thing is happening. I don't know what the XP thing is about. I have no idea. I didn't do it. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
and
what is
so-
it? Like,
Gosh.
it's
There's
just
a
a community leaderboard. Well,
I wonder if it's a Stream Elements thing.
yeah,
It
I don't
is.
know.
It's an
like
update
this.
for them. It's like whoever chats the most gets like a crown of points or something, like experience points. They did the same thing with Facebook back in the day, where you would be like a top commenter or something. You
commenter.
get a
Oh yeah, you get the badges. They're like, oh
Yeah.
look, you participated.
Top commenter for the band Bowling for Soup.
Oh.
Yeah,
Look at
Krovax
you.
is number one.
You're
Siniviere
back,
is number
Leon.
2.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This
Come
feels like it's designed for Simps.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie.
on.
Which show?
The
XP
crown
thing.
and the XP thing.
Oh,
I didn't do it, but I did just find a thing to put the chat on the screen. That's exciting.
That's cool.
Right?
Ooh.
that's dangerous with your chat.
I don't care. I'm not scared.
Oh my
chat
god,
is
this movie
awesome.
has Elijah Wood and Peter Dinklage. Wow, that's
I
dangerous.
hate trauma films, man.
Something
I
about
hate-
Elijah Wood's eyes creep me out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he has
Got
creepy
doll's
eyes.
Ever since Sin City.
I
Yeah,
saw
this
an
is gonna be for
advertisement
Pet Brett.
on X today for a libertarian brand, and their top seller was a shirt that said "Call the police, I don't give a fuck," and I feel like I'm gonna get one of that for Zach's. Like,
I mean, Leon, I've seen you survive so much stuff. Like, I think that you're like my litmus test. I'll put you out there and see if you survive or not, and then
Sink or
I'll take
swim,
that
bitch.
path if it works.
He's
It's
the
like you-
canary in the mimes.
Yeah. But just never go full Ryan Roger. Just don't do that.
Yeah, no. I like having a channel that's semi-successful. So
this is for Pet Brett, and this is if I get some Tims in the chat, people, some Tim emojis. We got to talk about Tim a little bit. Give a Tim clip, but I have to see Tim's. I don't know if I feel it.
Drop some Tims.
Heavy Tim.
I don't think we're Tim ready for it.
Oh, there's a Timmy. Couple of Timmys. There we go. Love it. What's up, Nick?
Timbit.
Hey, Nick.
I don't know what happened in your game, but we're good. Yeah, Timmy. All right. Here's Tim. This is for Pet Brett and the chat.
Like Zach's he doesn't treat me nice. Zach's, you're not a good podcaster. You don't know how to conduct interviews at all. You're a 45-year-old man, and I pray for your family.
Yo, 69 in the chat, by the way, right now. Nice.
Nice.
What?
Good number.
Oh,
Good number.
Yeah.
Oh, just up to 70.
Thank
Fuck.
you, peoples. Dragon Master Hill. I've been seeing this crown lately. Is it new? I don't know. I guess I should know.
You know what would
I have
simply
no idea.
do this, guys? If somebody Googled it, and it would probably
Somebody
be
put in the
plain
chat it was
experience points.
But
Oh
this is
yeah,
like
actually, I got it.
Games
Because
tonight.
I
It doesn't fill my belly.
on my YouTube studio that said we're going to be implementing new like top chatter benefits or something like that. So it is a YouTube thing, not a Stream Elements thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dudes.
I'd be
Lord
excited if they
Shadow,
were offering
welcome.
cheesecake or something, but like, point.
You would never eat the whole thing, though, would you? Love
Shut
it. You
your
would tease
face.
us and say, "Oh, I'm going to eat the whole pizza."
Shut up.
And then she has like two pieces, and she licks another one, and that was nice.
2, you're
but
exaggerating.
how many did you have? Love it.
For what?
How many pieces of pizza did you have? Would you promise the whole pizza?
5 slices and 1 slice of cheesecake.
Mm.
Define a
Ginger
slice.
Ninja's here.
Because a slice, like if it's
Cyber Chud 2077. Nice.
yeah, because 5 slices that are 72 degrees is a full pizza. 5 slices that are 5 degrees is not impressive.
Oh.
That's engineer talk, babe.
It was
just
a
responded to
cute or
people.
obtuse,
Biggest
that
head
comment.
stuck in pizza.
Promised a
except
full
for one
pizza.
place.
Let's take a look at this a little bit. I didn't plan to play this at
Yeah.
all, but this is the new Toxic Avenger trailer.
There's no dick. There's no mutant dick in this. Just
Okay.
unfortunate.
One town, one chaotic concert. The world will never forget.
Is it difficult dealing with all these different personalities? It's colorful. It's hard to keep
What?
things reined in, but honestly, that's part of the music.
Discover how the killer nuts became the sensation they are today.
I feel like we're legends already. It's monster core. It can't be defined.
This is
Oh my gosh.
becoming nuts.
That's Frodo. Now Frodo.
Oh my god.
He said,
Frodo's
"I got
moving
all
on.
that Lord of the Rings
Thank
money.
you, bossy.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want." That's
He's
what
a
he said.
juggalo.
I'm
That
nuts
was the way
for
to
this
go.
already.
This is
Oh, crap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Lady
Skirt.
B.
Solid stream as
Skirt.
usual. Well, thank you. Here's a
I
short
don't know
skirt
if
for
you
you.
can hear it.
$55.
And a long cringe.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Rules are rules. Come on. Come on. I'm starving. Seriously, guys. Make her kiss me. Come on. It landed on you. Jeez. Oh my god. Hoes will be hoes. Oh.
Get out.
Let's do the next
Get out.
Hoes
I've
will be
never
hoes.
noticed as many
Hoes.
times we've seen that clip. I've never noticed when he goes to spin it. It's like, oh, it's my turn. One of those girls goes, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
That's what I
I've
noticed.
never caught that before.
Actually noticed that today.
Well,
Seriously,
first he says,
Stuart,
let's
but here we
play
are.
fair, and then he doesn't.
I'm like, it wasn't even on him. Like, if you're gonna cheat, at least cheat right. Like, you gotta
Yes.
move to the other side of that circle to have any kind of plausibility there, bro.
Mhm.
Just run. Like, I don't know. I'm starving. Holy shit, dude.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
The guy
What's up,
behind him
Roman?
looks disgusted.
I think
Yeah,
everybody
I
looked
mean,
disgusted.
it's a
I
who
don't know,
invited
get
this guy
the
thing is
win.
about to happen. Or did our party? Yep, I did. That was us, Scott. The Punty, Molly, Roman. People are still coming in. Ginger. What's up? All right, let's watch more of Toxic Avenger trailer. Becoming nuts. Oh, Elijah.
Nuts.
Now streaming on Nuts Plus.
Shocking allegations against BTH of organized crime connections and heinous environmental abuses.
No practice.
It's ruining our show!
Oh my gosh!
Are headaches keeping you down?
Oh
I
my
hate these
gosh.
movies. I fucking hate these movies.
What is this movie?
You hate
This is like
these
low
movies?
budget
Oh
horror
yeah,
movie.
I do not like trauma films at all. No
Oh,
way.
Okay, well, first of all, you're wrong. Trauma films are great, but also this isn't even a trauma film, and that's what's like.
Right.
I don't know if this is or not,
A
but
what film?
I
It
didn't.
doesn't have the same like campy feel like the over
Right.
the top
Well,
as
Sounds like
original.
Kentucky
I don't know
Fried
if it
Movie.
bothered anybody else. At the beginning of the trailer, there was the sign said T Roma Village. I'm like, that's not even a clever fucking way to reference.
I don't think they want to be clever.
They're just looking to make money, man.
Peter Dinklage, baby.
Is stress making you look ugly and old?
Hi. As you can see, I'm a doctor. Certified. Have a headache? I reach for the brand of medicine that works the best.
Buy toxamphetamine, hydroxy.
Came to us with those headaches, and we ran some tests. This is a very advanced case of. There is a drug treatment available for this. It's very new and wildly expensive, but your insurance will probably cover
Do
it.
you think he's a freak and that's why he got under control, or they gave him a fat paycheck?
Oh, the cast is pretty good. Like Kevin Bacon.
I'm probably gonna see this. If I'm being honest, I'm probably going to see this.
I feel like
I like the
Bacon
original,
stopped
honestly.
aging like 20 years ago.
I probably have to see this.
Yes,
More
It's
than
like
I
I don't know, like what the fuck. There was this
Why
section
do you admit
where I
We
liked it.
listen and we don't judge, guys.
Yeah.
No, we judge hard on trauma films. We judge hard, all right.
Yeah, we're back. We're back, UK Gamer.
This is where James
New
Gunn,
York City?
not this movie, but this is where James Gunn came from, by the way. If nobody remembers.
And the other James, didn't he?
James Nunn.
Cameron? James
I'm
Cameron?
pretty sure it's not James Vandersloot, but
Oh no, Zach's correct. James Cameron, like a real young
Yeah.
James Cameron, did work for fuck, what's his name?
Trauma.
The
Trauma
guy who
dude.
started Trauma. I don't remember his fucking
Don't look
name.
at me. I fucking hate the studio. I'm not gonna know.
It's killing me. I've got to
you
look
like
at it now.
James Harris, is that it?
I like effects. This is not
James
not my
Cameron,
vibe.
the guy who did Avatar and Terminator and stuff.
Ugh, Avatar is a piece of shit, but that's
It
another
is a piece of
story.
shit.
Lloyd Kaufman. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
really
it
young
is.
James Cameron guys start working with Lloyd Kaufman.
I love
Watch
you
it,
for
'cause-
saying that, Naughty.
Nadia's Palestinian, so it's a bit iffy to bring up Lloyd Kaufman on stream.
Tiny
I've
hands.
been working for you for 13 years. What can I do for you? I'm sick, so the BT insurance won't help.
What is it you do for us?
Hygiene services, mop shop. What? Mop shop. What? We're gonna sort
So
this
he's
out.
willing to
man.
be in this,
Fire
but take
him
away
again.
jobs from
Jesus.
people in Snow White. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
All right, cool. Willing to do this, but Snow White, that's off the table.
You know what? I need to comment on that because I don't think I've ever talked about it, but he doesn't even have the story of Snow White correct. Like the dwarves don't live in a fucking mine. They
No,
mine in a mine. Like anyone else who works in a mine, and they live in a
Mine
cottage,
in a
which is
mine.
where she cleans. Are you fucking retarded?
Are you
Like
work-
it's
Well, I mean, he misunderstood for dwarves, so it isn't surprising.
they
If you
live in a cave.
from a business
No, they don't.
perspective, he basically prevented Hollywood from getting introduced to a bunch of dwarf actors who could potentially replace him. Like,
Yep.
what
True.
a diabolical
Oh, that's such a woman thing to do. Oh my god. Yes.
well,
that is a
I don't
woman.
think he's built for high testosterone, so I think he's probably
Oh my god, Spice World is so good. Oh my god, don't talk shit on it. Like, I have an entire stream on my channel where we watched with a whole bunch of girls. We all watched Spice World. It was awesome.
Spice
We
World
had-
is
we were talking
amazing.
About like
Spice World is great.
The 90s and the
Yeah, it is.
2000s.
I've seen it.
Spice World is amazing.
Have you, Nadia?
I have.
that's
I have
awesome.
sisters. I've seen
Fuck
it.
you, Jake Martin. I was waiting until everyone was done talking to make that joke, and you beat me to it in chat. I
Lowercase
fucking hate you. I was gonna say lowercase t. So I was just, what is it? I don't want to interrupt all this riveting Spice Girls talk.
Toxic Avenger. I've never watched a trauma thing that I like on purpose. I don't think, maybe by accident. Are there boobs in this stuff? Do you think?
Well, the original Trouble films had lots of titties.
Okay.
So when I was
shocking.
at the town hall, they said somebody asked, will this movie have the problematic themes that the original did back in the day? And the guy was like, I mean, it's
fuck.
Toxic Avenger. It's gonna have them. Like, fans of it are gonna enjoy it. And do you think there's problematic themes in it? Just don't watch it or something. But yeah, I was just like, okay, that's cool.
Good night,
It
Krovex.
can be problematic. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
it's
horror
okay.
thing.
I was gonna say,
It's
if
not
the
gonna-
answer is no, I don't want to watch it. So, like, ironically, a good question. Like,
Bro, if you're gonna watch one trauma film, you gotta watch Blades. Blades is the fucking movie to watch. It's about a fucking lawnmower that becomes sentient and a
Yep.
serial killer.
I
and
kinda
goes
remember
after
that.
rich white people at like a golf resort.
Okay,
if I
you
remember.
want to
It's
talk
so
about off-brand
fucking good.
poultry guys? Have you guys ever heard of
Poultry
that?
Guys is great as
That's
well.
fucking insane.
I had to
watched
watch
Peg's
that for a
Killing.
scream.
Yeah, good stuff.
I sat through all of Thegis Killing to do a stream for a guy, like, and it was like horrible, obviously, but then he never even used the video that we made. So, like, fuck, I watched this thing for like 80 minutes too long, and for absolutely nothing. And I asked him, why didn't you put it out? And he said, well, like, you guys were funny, but I didn't feel I was that funny, so I'm not gonna put it out. Like, okay, fuck, YouTube, right?
I looked up this film. The first reaction trailer is Eric Butts, who is the crying Star Wars guy, who I didn't know was a real person and thought was a meme. Does anybody else who know?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Okay, I don't know why he's reacting to that. trailer.
You say crying Star Wars guy, my mind just goes to Kevin Smith. I don't remember the guy you're referring to.
Is that like soy
fair,
guy?
yeah.
And it's like, you like rewatch it. Well, cries as he reacts to Star Wars
Teach you.
trailers. It's really old.
Teach you to be a
Cindy?
vegan. Oof. Sin, she had to be. She said she'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so now second part of the show, we're kind of done with this part. I think we've gone through this article as much as we need to. There's a bit about AI, but good conversation. No agreement on it, I don't think. But watch for it, I guess. If things are stupid on purpose, that's not great. What's up, Shilwall? Chuck Tingle's brother. Everyone loves Chuck Tingle, right? No. So now let's talk about stuff that is good. Series that you would recommend to people that is like good from start to finish for the most part, that doesn't go shitty or get canceled after one season with no actual ending. A show that you can actually put your phone down to watch or forces you to. Let's talk about some of those. So Lovett. I'm gonna go to you first.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So what can you recommend to these fine people a series that you think people should watch and is worth watching and will make them put their phone down?
Yes. Well, we talked about it last What's Good Wednesday, which was Battlestar Galactica. Amazing series from start to finish. It's such good stuff because it's political, but then you have prophecy and you have all of these people coming together to find, I guess, their paradise or their home away from home kind of thing. I really like that. And then another one, like I said earlier, was I like C-dramas and Korean dramas, that kind of stuff. So I like Ashes of Love. It's like 65 episodes, and it's just so sweet and funny. It's got like unrequited love triangles, misspoken, just all kinds of things. She's a fruit fairy, but she's actually like an immortal god, and it's insane. So I recommend that one.
What's a fruit berry?
So there's different realms. So there's like the demon realm, and then the heaven realm, and the floral realm, right? And then the earth realm.
Oh, okay.
So it's divided up into that. So she's part of the floral realm, and she thinks she's just like some low level grape fairy. Doesn't have much magical power, but she's always like wanting the power. And she comes across like this god from the heaven realm, which is the god of war, Phoenix. Yeah. So he takes her on an adventure out of her realm, and they find out like there's this like love prophecy involved. Yeah, it's great. Worth it.
How many seasons is this?
It's one season. It's like 64 or 65 episodes.
Holy shit.
It is on YouTube, so you can watch it for free.
Ashes of Love.
Ashes of
and
Love.
Battlestar. Anyone else a
Mhm.
Battlestar fan?
Greatest pilot of all time.
Oh,
It's
amazing.
great. Yeah, I haven't watched all of it. I watched a lot of the first season on recommendation of one of my screenwriting teachers.
It's fucking awesome. This series
I've never
rules
seen
hard.
Star.
So good.
I know, Nadia, but
I'm gonna get it's on the fucking list, man. I can only
I know.
consume so much a day before I go fucking blind, all right? I like to read, okay? I have to
Like the
read.
Library of Alexandria, right?
Yeah,
so much.
Jesus. I've got
Why do you
comics
have
and
to
books I
read?
gotta catch up on. I like reading. I prefer reading than watching shit. So
Yeah, I like reading too. I've been reading a lot.
Yeah,
Stop reading. Well,
Yeah, stop reading.
you guys can. I guess, ladies, you can read. Will, you shouldn't be reading books anymore. Okay.
Oh,
I got
book
a
recommendation.
great book.
Yeah, go for it.
Theft of Fire by Devin Erickson, who you
Mm.
should all be following on Twitter also. But if I had to pick a show, yeah, the Red Dress Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, Nadia.
Josh, you can pop my cherry anytime. I'm game.
But this one just occurred to me, and I don't know where it came from, but a show would be Megas XLR. I don't know if anybody is of the
Yep,
right
that
age to-
Megas XLR was that's a good one.
an all timer.
Oh, is that like animated one that you showed me that one time?
Yep, with the giant
was-
fat guy pilot from New Jersey.
Yeah,
That sounded
Dude.
interesting.
It's so like it's kind of the closest that America's ever gotten to doing an anime right, and like just get this fucking loser hillbilly trucker and let him pilot a mech, and it's
Oh yeah,
fucking
the
fun.
animation
wow.
is so
It's
funny
so
too.
fun.
It's like so 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, the blocky style for sure.
I haven't watched
Chris
this in
probably would
years.
really
I don't even know if
like
it
this.
holds up, but man, I remember watching this and it being fun.
It is so much better now. Like the amount of jokes that they make, that like, especially Jamie, like he makes jokes like casually, like the jokes that he makes casually would be banned, and like his regular conversation would now count as a joke. Like it's pretty good.
If anyone's doing Battlestar's rewatches and reviews, you should talk. We got to talk about this. We have to organize it properly
Fuck
because
yeah, we do.
Lovett and I are talking
Yeah,
about it
we
too.
are down.
So
I'll join.
we're all
I've
down.
never
You-
seen it.
it's, I've watched it
never
twice.
seen it, and I
Fight.
do want to watch it.
Oh my god, so good.
You know what? I'm going to.
And I don't know
I'm gonna
any
find a
spoilers
trailer
for it too. I don't know the story. I don't even know what it's about. I just know it's a series that's been recommended to me multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
It's it probably is maybe the best pilot of all time. I can't think of one off the top of my head that's better. It's a movie.
Yeah,
The first
that
actual
too.
pilot, and
Mm-hmm.
there's so much that happens in that series over like the 4 seasons. It's unreal. Like by the end of season 2, you've already feel like you've digested at least an entire series. It's
Mhm.
Because they move time and things happen. There's repercussions and consequences and hard choices and fuck, and it's great. And it's
Mhm. And the dog fights and the battles that they have in
Mhm.
space are just so good and just risky for sure.
oh, this is
Is,
interesting.
can we all agree
Go on.
that No, never mind. No, this is a spoiler. There's one thing that really bugged the shit out of me about that show.
Do you want me to? I can take out my headphone if you want to, and then just
No,
signal for me to come back. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know who's up next. Who's got something to recommend?
I want to tease this while we're talking. Maybe I'll keep the audio off. But
oh boy.
So say we all.
So say we all.
The Expanse, yeah.
Okay.
The Expanse was kind of good.
The
It's kind of
Expanse is
slow
the other
burn.
one. That was
I
really
love
nice.
the
is also good.
Expanse. It is not better than Battlestar Galactica.
No, it's not. It's not. And also, there's that they had a bad season of, I would say, and I don't think Battlestar has a bad season. So, what's the book? What's the book recommendation, Cindy? What you got?
Oh, it's called Beginning After the End. Like, don't watch the anime, but the book series is phenomenal. It's written by somebody called, well, his handle is called Turtle Me.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's very good book series. It's technically an isekai, but the kid grows. Yeah, no, don't watch the anime. It's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, but the book series is, I cannot recommend it enough to people.
Fucking
Don't
typical
watch
woman
anime,
not following
just the book
directions. Hey, what's a show that's good beginning to end? Don't watch the show, but read the book. I like.
Well, I don't really have I mean, unless you guys want anime recommendations.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were
Yeah.
wanting like shows.
As long as it's not Death Note. As long as it's not Death Note. Yeah.
Oh,
Or Sword Art
no, I
Online.
don't like Death Note.
I thought
and
the
don't like Sword
Netflix
Art.
version of Death Note wasn't bad.
You know what?
That was a
It's
joke.
as
That was a
overrated
joke.
as
Don't-
the original
don't
anime
hit me.
anyway, so it's okay.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I really like That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
That's a good one. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fun.
The books are really good too, Naughty. Oh my gosh, the books are so good.
I haven't read manga in a long
Reincarnated as a
time.
slime?
No, I mean the light novels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I've got
Okay.
a stack.
As a slime?
I will
The
add it.
anime
As a sword?
people here,
Vending
I
machine?
need some help because with live action shows, I can tell if a show is terrible basically by the cover.
Don't worry, you're gonna like what I have to say, homie, because like I'm about to say something that is an
Oh,
anime, but
God.
it's gonna be hundo up your alley.
Okay, because
Trust me, when I pitch this, you're gonna dig it.
all right, I can't
What
wait.
are you pitching, Leon?
Shut
10.
the fuck up, Nadia. I see where you're going with that.
What are you
Was that
pitching?
not
I'm
an
just
innuendo?
asking. No,
I thought
I'm
there was
literally
an innuendo
asking
there.
what you're pitching.
I'll wait till it's my turn. I was just trying to
Oh,
you
okay.
know put some with it.
But yeah, both recommendations, be it the book or this show, are both considered isekai. It's like where you get reincarnated in another world or teleported to another world.
Mhm.
And oh
Fish
my
out
gosh.
of water, right?
Yes, and it's very good. And usually they become OP or they are OP out the gate. And oh my gosh, this show just handles it so well. Season 3 of the anime written in books is just superb. And they did such a great job given the limitations with like an anime or a typical anime. So I really appreciate the effort that they put into this.
Okay.
On a scale of Full Metal Alchemist to Delicious in Dungeon, where is this?
Oh
Mm.
gosh.
Those are
I
two
really
good ones.
highly love both of those. So that's really
I would-
difficult.
Right, but I would say closer to delicious and yeah.
I could see the argument for closer to Delicious and Dungeon. I would say it's smack
Yeah.
in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chat has a ton of good recommendations. I'm going to pull them up for sure for you guys. So
Mhm.
keep them coming,
The
please.
problem
Keep
with
'em coming.
this though, Adega, you said X Files' legs. X Files does have a couple of. I mean, I'm an X Files fan, so I like them, but I'll acknowledge they're bad seasons. X Files does have like seasons. I'd say
I'm still in season
7
1.
and 8 are both pretty rough.
Mm.
I remember that series. I don't think I ever got through it though. The From Dusk Till Dawn series
Hmm.
could be so. Josh, The Leftovers.
The
which
Leftovers has
Mhm.
recommended
say-
me today too as well.
That's good. I tried rewatching it though, and I'm like, this is way too dark for me and kind of depressing for me to keep wanting to watch it. At this point in my life, but when I first watched it, I thought it was really good. Also, The Crown, like I don't know if it's everyone's cup of tea, but it is really, really good.
My sisters like it. Yeah, they've been recommending it to me. I'm gonna rewatch Buffy for the first. The last time I saw Buffy was when it aired, so I'm gonna rewatch it for the.
Buffy, the first 4 seasons of Buffy are damn near perfect, and then it starts to go off a cliff pretty hard. Now the good episodes are still good, but the bad shit's fucking bad. Buffy's Angel. I don't think ever had a bad season, but Angel also was only like I think 3 seasons or 3 or 4. So didn't have time to. I haven't rewatched. I've never rewatched Angel though. I've only seen it the one time, and I liked it. I've rewatched Buffy multiple times.
Not the last season of Angel. I think the season prior to that was a little rough.
Season 3. Yeah, season 3 is the worst.
Yeah.
I have a blistering
hot take.
I think
bangers, but
Angel has 5 seasons. Okay, I thought it had 4. My bad.
5? Oh, I thought it had 4 too. I will say I think Angel is better than Buffy. Not from a cultural significance standpoint, but from a quality of show.
I think Angel's more consistent than Buffy. I think Buffy hits higher highs, but Angel is more consistent as a straight watch.
Had a really good storyline.
You know what? That's true because I don't think Angel ever had anything as bad as the introduction of Angelus, and by bad I mean amazing. Like, made me like want to physically throw up as to how it made me feel as I was watching it. On Josh's
musical.
Wesley though, the Wesley character through Angel, I thought that was turned into a fantastic character. Wesley Price.
That was a hell of a face turn.
I might make it something for my channel, like a Buffy retrospect kind of coverage, or
Buffy may have been the very first time I was able to take Seth Green seriously as an actor.
Yes, Rick.
Hey,
the only time.
The show.
And if you're like Grimm.
Yes, I really enjoyed that series.
I couldn't get into Grimm. Like, it's got a really good concept, but I could not get into it.
They're remaking it. They're rebooting it. Bringing it back.
The last season, actually, they had kind of canceled it, so they ended it in such a way, but it actually was a really good ending.
Jill Wall is right about this one. It did. It
Outlander.
Really good,
wait, is that
And
the
it had-
Outlander? Like,
Stones, Chestnut.
Yes, that's it. So many boobs in it, and then there was like a season with it was like an episode long of just gay rape, and like that.
I
was
know.
a bit,
I couldn't get into how many.
That was a
times
bit much.
The like OC is like almost raped in like the first few episodes. It's so cheesy, and like, why is it like the guy that played Brutus is in the show, and for some reason it's like it's her evil husband, and that he's the
Randall
same in
Black.
the past.
Brutus
And it's
was,
like
yeah.
I don't know why it's the same actor playing a different person in the past, and like this is for nothing else in this series. And I'm just like,
the same women that watch you are the same women that watch Outlander. So
You have to make him look bad in some way, right? So you can't victimize the good guy. So you have to paint another guy as the bad guy.
What show was that?
Outlander.
Outlander. So
Arrested Development is great.
Mm-hmm.
Gets raped by a dude for like 3 hours. Like it's like it's on a whole arc in this season, and then it's like the secret shame is he liked it. Like, okay, all right, well, this was a good show, and interesting take. The last season they were not very good. My wife liked it, so I had to watch it. Blame her. Always Sunny. I think Josh brought that one too. Angel 5 seasons, okay. I got scared. Hello, this is good. Leftovers I didn't watch only because I heard the showrunners talk about how they were never gonna like give a solution to what happened. Like there was never gonna be resolution. They said first season, don't think about that. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if I can do that then.
I kind of like that. Dark. I almost feel like I
mind.
wouldn't want to know what actually happened because that's kind of what the show is. It's sort of like there's this rapture event at the start of it, and everyone's trying to make sense of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic season. Episode 1 of Westworld is one of the best seasons of television ever.
Oh, this isn't a spoiler. I mean, this is like the premise of the show. Like, it's just there's this event and it happens, and then they try to make sense of it. And yeah,
George, get off the fucking
Orphan Black, yes, great series.
Orphan Black's great. Yeah, I
They
saw
did, like,
somebody
a
mention
reboot.
Carnival too. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I like Carnival. That was like the first season. I thought was like it was like different, and they were trying stuff, and it was not terrible.
It was just too expensive to produce and didn't have enough views back then, so they had to cancel it.
Yeah, that's sad.
SAS Rogue, yes. I've been pushing that on people so hard. SAS Rogue Heroes, 2 seasons in. Fantastic show. High tea action, mostly white guys. You guys, it's really going to be like, if you invest the time, it does pay off. And it's real people, based on actual people.
There's one obscure I really like is Terra Nova, and it was canceled.
Oh, I remember
after the
that
first
show.
season. That was really good.
I'll find that.
I'm gonna have to watch Terra Nova.
What was it?
I think Spielberg did it, and it was basically like the future is polluted. Everybody's running out of oxygen, so they developed this time travel thing where they can go back into the like prehistoric Earth.
Yeah, it's like
kinda
dinosaurs or something.
Yeah, and mine all the materials and bring it back. And of course, there's a shady corporation that only wants to use it for its benefit, right? But you have
the
this
good guy from
family.
Avatar is in it.
Yep. Yeah.
The same role, probably.
So you're telling
yeah.
me Terra Nova walked so Silo could run?
Why does his face look like it's shrunken?
I don't know. That is weird.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
the dude
so-
behind him the dude from the Avatar, that first Avatar movie?
Yes,
The
it
general
is.
guy?
Yep.
Well,
He
Leon
plays
clearly
the
wasn't
kinda
paying
same-
attention.
True
No, I'm
Blood's
sorry.
good.
I was dealing with my fucking cat who keeps trying to drink my water.
Let him. He likes it.
I'm thirsty though.
Get him a cup of water.
Much.
Get him a water. Yeah.
Oh, Josh, I wish you were here, dude. Terra Nova's biggest issue was
Yes.
that they didn't have the budget to do what they need to do. That's fair. So they kept
Yeah.
writing around expense. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Shit goes into heat in that show. Now I'm losing track of the chat where they're with the conversation, but Hannibal, also good.
Hannibal's
Jessica
great.
Alba in
I've
Prime.
only seen the first season, but god damn, the first season's good. I need to get back to it.
Great.
It gets a
Mhm.
little
Up its
too
own
much
ass.
pushing like a sexual relationship between Hannibal and the other guy. I forgot what it's been a
Yeah.
while since. So it gets a
Oh
little
my god, the shipping of that.
homo.
Little-
but you should be
little
fine,
homo.
Leon. You should be fine.
Right up your alley.
Yeah.
I want to show this trailer because Dark is my
Dark
big
is
pick.
great.
recommendation
Gotta
from
watch
Dark.
Mhm.
Dark is a show you have to put down your phone. You have to pay attention to it.
I don't like being on my phone and watching TV, so
I stream with Atreus and Kata enough. I don't know that I need any more Dark in my life.
The Following is great, Jake. I like that one, and it had Kevin Bacon in it. That was great. 2 seasons.
The Following, yes, the 2 seasons were great, and then it got really stupid.
Yep.
I thought, but that was with Kevin Bacon. Yeah, the Darks. Yeah, so the Dark. This is the only show I've ever watched with like a notepad.
Yeah.
Forget my phone. Like, and this is like not a joke because the characters are all white. It is harder at some points to tell them apart in like because there's time travel involved. I'm not joking. I'm really like, who? If they didn't have them wear the same jacket, I might not know. Here, let's
Like
watch
you
the
just don't know who to
trailer.
cheer for, or
I don't know who to cheer for. I mean, eventually you do.
Gestern, heute Morgen folgen nicht aufeinander. Sie sind in einem ewigen Kreis miteinander verbunden.
Oh.
Schon vor Wochen ist in der Kleinstadt Winden ein 15-jähriger Junge auf mysteriöse Weise verschwunden. Und nun alarmiert ein weiterer Vermisstenfall die Bürger der Stadt.
Keine Spur, nichts. Als hat er sich in Luft aufgelöst.
Alles ist genauso wie vor 33 Jahren. Alles wiederholt sich.
It looks like it's
Man, this
Stranger
trailer
Things is
doesn't even
good.
give you a concept of what the show is, and that's so great. Like,
It is. Oh, yes. Go on, Nadia. Sorry, I interrupted you.
no, I like this show and I like the OA. The OA was another one that was a little weird that got
Oh, yeah,
canceled
it's so
after-
promising to start with, and then it's like
The
sucked.
third season was just like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, the OA.
This reminds me of The Fall in a way.
It has a ridiculous like the twist in this. It's it's 3 seasons long and it has an ending. So
Oh,
they
that's
they
good.
planned out 3 seasons. They made 3 seasons. It ends at 3 seasons. You get the whole story.
That's
And
good.
and is there an answer?
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of. Sure.
Yeah. There
I
is
don't.
an
Yes,
If
or
I
kind of.
Yes,
yes,
there's an answer. Yeah.
but
Okay.
you got to watch it. It's, like
Okay.
I don't want to spoil. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The tone. I picked this trailer because of the tone. Really gives you an idea of how the show is, and doesn't really give away the prize.
Diese Stadt ist krank. Und wir alle sind ein Teil davon. Unter uns ist ein Mörder.
Nicht nur die Vergangenheit beeinflusst die Zukunft, sondern auch die Zukunft die Vergangenheit. Tick, tack, tick, tack.
I want to rewatch this now.
But when?
Wow, this looks like a beautiful show.
Yeah.
It really
Season
is,
2 is
yeah.
crazy, but it's very good. Yeah.
It's you have to. You can't do anything else when you're watching this.
I see some people commenting Penny Dreadful. I really liked Penny Dreadful. I love that. They did not conclude it very well. They continued it in comics. There are comics of it. So if you want more Penny Dreadful, they do continue the storyline.
Oh yeah, I loved the first 2 seasons, but man, the season 2 ended was so out of character for all the characters in it. It was like they wouldn't have done that. Like I'm so mad.
You really can break this down with the subtle messaging of what the people are wearing, with the colors and how they are dressed and how they act. Yeah, it's very deep.
Yeah, this
It's
is very
very deep.
Scandinavian. What is that? Scandi noir. There we go.
Scandinor.
Germans can do some good things.
I could think of 6
Some
million.
not so great things. But good things.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
allegedly. So yeah, so Penny Dreadful, further evidence that Josh Hartnett should have been a bigger star.
Yeah, he's so
don't
good in
understand
that.
Oh my goodness.
He's fucking awesome in it. He's
He
good at
was
everything
so
he does.
good at like the werewolf guy. Like that was like such
Oh,
a cool
play this one.
character. Like with the western stuff. Oh, and
Slow
all the
Horse is
literary
great.
stuff in it.
I see Peaky Blinders. The first couple seasons were good, but then it got repetitive. It was like the same storyline, just changing the characters that they've inputted. So I felt after season 3, I was like, okay, this is just getting the same.
Leon's
There's
back.
nothing new.
Yeah, Eva Green. Like what? There's
Oh my
nothing.
gosh, she's so hot.
I think I have my comics. Hold on, let me see if I can find them.
She's gorgeous.
I'll finish this.
He did the 40 Days and 40 Nights. Was that what was that movie?
Yep, Lucky Number 11. That was him too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That was
11.
very underrated, and of course, like he made Pearl Harbor, which I thought was fine. People hated it though, or something.
I couldn't stand Pearl Harbor.
He killed his
like,
career.
dude.
Not his fault.
I have them.
Anfang ist das Ende. Und das Ende ist der Anfang.
I highly recommend Lady B picking these up.
Ooh.
So it takes place. This one takes
Ooh.
place 6 months after Vanessa's death, and this it continues the TV show.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
really?
Yeah.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. I had a fun time with that. I really like the literary stuff in it and all the characters.
I know, Nadia, I know.
She's so cute.
I think Josh Hartnett decided he wasn't big in Hollywood after making a few movies and moved away. He still does movies, just doesn't want to be in that scene. That could be.
That is so fair.
Like, that was his big comeback, right? Was Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
definitely not Trap. That's for fucking sure.
You saw it at Disney World, huh? What else you got, Leon? What do you want people to go watch?
All right. So this is an anime, but like I use that term loosely. It's an anime as in it was animated and it's Japanese, but it's called Legend of the Galactic Heroes. And
Oh, you stole that from Nerdporial.
No, I didn't. That's how me and Nortorial met, though. Was he? Because he's like someone else that's seen. So apparently, you're familiar.
Yes.
It is. Oh, go for it. Yeah.
No, they because it's hard to get. There's apparently a flash drive that I need to go to Chicago to pick up so I can watch it.
Or you just watch it on one of the more illicit anime sites that that works too. But yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, he was talking about that when we were with him.
It is played 100% straight. There's no characters with wonky hairstyles. There's no power-ups, nothing like that. It takes place in like the 2800s, and there's been this ongoing intergalactic civil war between an empire and a democratic republic. No, not this. This is a shitty remake, and it's terrible.
Okay. I was going to ask because there's two versions of the show. What does that mean? Is that German?
So the whole show has a bunch of German themes to it. Like the music is all German. The name the empire in the show is based off like ancient German aristocracy. So like they've all got German-esque names. And then the Democratic Republic of Planets is all very mixed. You've got Americans and Chinese and Japanese, and also it's very European, and then like melting pot. What's it called when diverse and whatnot. And it's 110 episodes long. It was never dubbed in English because there's over 200 main speaking roles, and it like the two main characters, for lack of a better word, of these two. And yeah, here we go. This is the version to watch, and they couldn't be more diametrically opposed. The main dude there with the hat, he's like the main leader of the Galactic Republic Army. He didn't ever want to be a fucking soldier, but he's a historian. And again, we're talking like almost the year 3000. And so he keeps winning these battles by employing ancient techniques that were like lost to time. Things like the Roman Empire, Napoleon. He's like using all these spaceships and using what they would do on horses, but in space. And he keeps beating the Empire. And so and then the blonde dude who's like the head of the Empire is like, all right, well, I've got to come up with other stuff. And it goes so in depth into the politics and the technical knowledge of how the battles are done. And you've got like 150,000 ships per side, and they give you the numerical breakdowns of how the battles end up. But it's also really entrenched in politics, and it never tells you which side's correct. It tells you the great things about democracy and the shitty things about democracy. The great things about being under an empire, the shitty things about it. There's a third faction that's impartial. It takes money from both sides and like sells weapons. No characters are safe. Like if a character's introduced, they can die. It's more of a question of when as opposed to if. It's considered in Japan to be the greatest anime of all time, and like having watched it years ago and rewatched it since, it lives up to that. Like, while my favorite might be Dragon Ball, obviously biased, weave the whole. This I do think is literally the greatest anime of all time. It is it is such a dense anime. It is. I cannot sing its praises enough, but you cannot do anything else while you're watching it. Much like what you're saying about Dark, can't be on your phone, can't be drinking and forgetting shit. Like you've got to sit, you got to be locked in, because it covers a lot. And like what it will usually do is like it'll take 2 to 3 episodes following one side, then switch to the other, and then sometimes it'll go episode by episode. But like that way, you're getting the full story from both parties. Again, real dialogue heavy, real. Numerically how the battles go down heavy. It's very technical, and it actually ages like it goes through years of this war, so the characters age and stuff like that. Different, again, there's the politics of it is so goddamn good if you're into that sort of thing. It is the ultimate sci-fi space opera.
Wow.
And again, it is not. It's not anime when you think of anime. It's played 100% straight. It's so incredible. I can't sing the praises of this show enough.
I want to watch this series, and I've been trying to watch this series because Nurporal actually suggested it, and I saw the reviews after. Like, this is like globally loved, and it's just so hard, even like gray marketally, trying to find a watchable version of it. That's like has other English subtitles at least, or like it's every copy I find I can't understand what they're saying because I don't speak Japanese and there's no subtitles.
The version I found, and I'll see if it's still available online, did have English subtitles, which was was. Oh man, very few shows I've ever seen like throughout the course of my entire life period, I would say were quote unquote life changing. Like this was one of those that when it was finally done, I didn't watch TV for like a week because I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to start. I had to come down off the high of this show. And again, it's 110 episodes doesn't sound like a lot, but 110 of such dense, thick, also being in a different language. It's god damn, it's so good.
This is this reminds me. I meant to suggest this as a show for you, Zax. A show on 120 IQ shows.
Okay.
I mean, we talk all the time about how shows are written for retards. Like, what are the shows written for like smart people?
Okay.
I actually really like that idea for
thought.
yeah, that's a good idea for a panel discussion. 120 IQ shows. That's good.
Dark would definitely be on that list, to be honest.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So it's on YouTube.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like
that's
based
I
on the
saved the
playlist, it's
playlist.
only 8 episodes. Not the
but
they're like 5 hours long.
Oh, they're 5 hours long. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Soul
it
Assassin.
ran from 88 to 97 in 4 seasons, but like Japan does seasons differently than we do, so it's considered 4 seasons. If I recall, this didn't run on TV like it came out on VHS tapes in Japan. You had to get on tape. I don't think it ran as a
That's
series. in
cool.
Japan,
I miss
but,
those
Gives me
days.
Gundam Wing kind of vibes with the art. It's very similar art to that.
I fucking love the art of this. It's very violent. The when they're not doing the ship battles, when they're doing the on the planet war stuff, like it's you're seeing blood, you're seeing gore. Man, there's this one episode that's like about this this. I don't remember if he's a member of the Republic or if he's a member of the Empire. By the way, he goes AWOL to try and like escape the war. He falls in love with this girl on this fucking farm planet, and he's like settles down there with her. And then eventually the Empire comes to that planet, not even looking for him because I mean he's just one fucking AWOL soldier, but like they just eviscerate the village he'd settled down in, and he sees firsthand like the war crimes that he had been committing before he went AWOL, and it does it to like the new and they just fucking massacre his new people. It is such a brilliant show, like real horrors of war shit, but in an excellent sci-fi futuristic setting.
Thank you, dude. Soul Assassin, you
are a hero.
No shit. Like
Yeah,
for
thanks,
real
Soul
hero.
Assassin.
Jacob, yeah, I like Godless a lot too. Godless was a great series. I thought it's underrated. No one's really watched it. Lots of chicks
Black
in it, but
Sails
it's still
too.
very good.
Pretty
Black
good.
Sails, yes,
Black Sails was fun. Yeah.
It was good.
That one was fun. I like Da Vinci's D with like it got a little bit silly, but it was fun. Just a fun adventure show.
I didn't get through it, but I watched a few episodes. Lots of nudity. That's good.
Oh yeah, Black Sails was like almost porn, but
Yeah, that was Stars when they were in their prime.
yeah.
Skinamax.
Softcore. Spartacus. Oh my god.
Yeah. Black Sails, I highly recommend it. People don't like some of the twist at the end, but I if you go with it, it's fine. And I like the characters are really good. The acting was great.
Yeah.
Action was fun. Lots of boobs. Charles Bane is
Definitely.
awesome. He rules.
Yeah.
So and Cine, do you have another one for the people?
Let's see. Lie to Me.
Oh,
Lie to Me is good. I
Spartacus.
remember. Yeah, Lie to Me was a good one.
What is the name of that actor?
Tim Roth.
Tim Roth.
Oh, Tim Roth.
Great actor. Underrated.
Yes.
Underrated for sure.
I owe Matt a clip, sorry, for his 4-month member chat. And so here you go.
Yeah. Trying to get that what's it called?
My flat Earth brother.
Firmament, man.
Yes. Thank you for your service, Matt. Thank you. It's that week. So Lie to Me. Okay, I'm gonna pull that one up. Lie to Me.
White Collar might be
Got a lot of good recommendations
USA
tonight.
show of all time.
You know, I don't recall this one ever having any bad seasons, but Burn Notice was great in my opinion all the way through.
Chris really liked that one. I couldn't get into it. It's not my cup of tea, but he really liked that one.
Yeah, that one. Oh man.
He also liked what's the Zachary's before he became Shazam, the show that he was on.
Zachary
for a while. Chuck.
Yeah,
that was
Chuck
the
was
other one
good.
that he really liked.
Chuck got canceled way too early, but yeah, Chuck was good.
Chuck got canceled way too late.
Yeah,
I like
sure. I
anything
haven't.
with Adam Baldwin in it. That dude needs more work.
Agreed.
Raised by Wolves is not a good show, Mad. Stop trying to post Raised by Wolves. Jesus. That show is awful.
Hard
Jesus.
Raised by Wolves. I couldn't get into it.
Not a lot of people could, because you know what? It was just so over.
Briscoe County Jr. I remember watching that a million years ago.
See,
I like how Ragnar plays
You
Ragnar.
be over here talking shit on Briscoe County Jr. I got the whole fucking series right here. This shit slaps. Like,
It was
great
good.
show.
I remember that.
Fucking
Like,
Briscoe
when was that
County
show
Jr.,
out?
baby.
That was like
Let's go.
90s, right?
Is that Bruce
Gary did the
Campbell
art
on
for
the
that.
cover?
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell playing. Oh,
That's
such a good
cool.
show.
Continuum.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have not seen that one. That's a deep cut.
Oh,
though.
Continuum was good. It was on Sci-Fi. It was totally
Mhm.
filmed in Canada. Okay, Scott, it was Torchwood. Torchwood was really cool. It was
Torchwood
actually
is
a
great.
Doctor Who spin-off,
Who
but
spin-off,
it's a
yeah.
million times
Mhm.
better than Doctor Who. Like, it was
Yes.
good.
Yes,
Like,
Lady B,
so much
100%
better than
agree with
Doctor
you.
Who.
Torchwood is darker too.
Torchwood is,
Way
yeah,
darker.
it's really,
yeah.
it's cool. I really like that. And it reminded me it did sort of have an ending too.
Yes, because they came back with a movie that ended.
I
it.
didn't realize
So,
that. Yeah.
I haven't seen this, but I'm curious if anybody on the panel has, because I want to read the book first. Under the Dome, I was told was a series to check out, but I want to read the book before I.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
Stephen
know
King
about
one,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never saw it.
Season 1 was very good. Season 2 fucking sucked. Like, it was so bad. It's one of those, you have that now where you watch 2 episodes of the next season of the show you really like, and you can't care anymore. And season 1 was good. It's a thing. It's the type of show where you can't keep it going. It's like Handmaid's Tale. Like, how many times is she going to escape and return?
I know. Like, what's the end like goal of that?
Stockholm.
I'm sorry, Nadia. But
She
it's
must
like,
be bred.
ugh.
Come on. Like,
why are you going back again? No, because I need
Glutton.
to.
the need to breed.
The need for breeding.
She's already got it bred in her.
Lady B.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I just like people think like and like when people started like in the zeitgeist picked it up and the shit lib women were all like dressing up. Oh my god, it's like a hand tail. I'm like, so it's some woman's.
I'm gonna
freedom
use
fetish.
that, Lady B, next time Chris approaches me, and I go, I have the need to breathe.
You need to breathe. Now get
I'm
down.
gonna use that.
Like it just
And they-
like strike me of like something I'd read on AO3 or something like some
I'm gonna
weird
say that
fanfic
tomorrow.
that just goes
Listen,
way
I
on
wanted
and on
something
and
with
on.
female rage. I wanted just, and everybody's been talking about it, so I was like, you know what?
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the final season. So
Want some
I'm
female
binged
rage?
through it.
Shit, I can just give you my quest phone number.
And the book is not that long. So
The book is
it's
season
very-
1. That's what it is.
Very difficult to drag it out for as long as they did.
Dead
And then now
Clock,
they're doing
yeah,
a
that was
sequel
good.
series,
Yeah.
which she wrote in 2019. So, like, yeah, okay.
Is it going to be a different fetish or the same one?
Yeah. Who's next? Who's got something else?
You know what? Animal Control. It's kind of a comfort food. I've been a very comfort food show mood lately. I do like Smallville. It is so cheesy and it's so funny and it's just such a story where it's like and then, but like man, it's great. And though seriously, like if I'm looking for comfort food, it's like Community and Animal Control. I really like Animal Control.
Animal Control is literally
you-
60% of Community with like the
It's
same.
It's just animals
God.
Have you
though.
ever
It's like
seen,
animals. They're cute.
Superstore? Have you guys seen Superstore
Yeah,
yet?
Yeah.
I watched
I've not-
all of Superstore during
Me
The
too.
COVID.
first couple seasons are good. The first like 2 maybe, but that's about it. I feel it gets a little too like mask wearing.
Very
You wanna
mask
know
wearing.
what's a cheap like a silver screen? Wait, TV isn't silver screen. That's movies. What's the TV called? Either way, do you want to know what's an achievement of television that I don't think any other show ever has done? Have the show end 3 times and all 3 endings be absolutely perfect. Futurama. Perfect start to finish.
Never seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Literally
watched, like, a
start to
bunch.
finish Futurama.
I
How do you
refuse
I
to
love
watch
nail a
it.
series
Futurama.
finale 3 times?
I
I think
refuse to watch it
think
because of the
Community
dog
did
episode.
that.
Did it? Because I started watching Community recently.
Chris also like Scrubs. That's his Community. Scrubs. That's his kind of taste. So
Genre.
yeah.
Yeah, if you like Community, Animal Control is
Yeah, it's right up there, and they have like it's like a 30-minute like sitcom thing. It's just basically skits, and they have all these fake animals, and it's just cheesy and funny.
I'm gonna check it out because I've rewatched
Yeah.
Superstore way too many times as like a comfort to have in the background. So I need something
Yeah,
new.
I just don't want things that are making me sad or stressed out or apprehensive right now. I just need some positive.
Yeah. No trauma inducing.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I
going
need
through
somebody
it
to
now.
Handmaid's Tale to balance it out. So something on the other end.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, back in the day of my drama, my guilty pleasure was the Vampire Diaries, and I watched it all the way from the beginning to the end, and then went on to Origins. But then I kind of like dipped out after that. I was like, not
So
into
this is
that.
actually a question I've been meaning to ask. Can I watch the originals without having watched Vampire Diaries?
Yes, but they bring up things that happened in that show, kind of like name drop people and events.
Okay,
You
because
can
I've heard
watch a
Vampire Diaries
recap.
is really gay, but the originals is pretty fun. So
Yes.
Just watch a recap video of Vampire Diaries. There's like Recap and Chill did all the seasons. Just watch the recap and then go into the originals.
Mm-hmm.
I guess somebody wants to say something to Leon. Hold on. What do you want to say?
Hi, Leon.
Hey,
what's up, bro?
He says hi.
Say something, Leon.
Yeah, what up, bro? How you doing?
He wanted to say
Good
hi to
job,
you,
man.
Leon. He's
appreciate you,
Leon's
dude.
biggest fan, so he's going back to bed. now.
Oh.
Back to bed.
Sleep
Thanks
well,
for
bud.
stopping by.
Mm-hmm. They actually got in trouble, the originals, because they were actually using real spells. They mixed Latin with other words, and a lot of the witches called the head showrunners and like, you need to stop doing what you're doing. You're actually using legit witchcraft spells in your show.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the Dresden Files because they actually like use
the
like
Dresden
legit
Files.
stuff. Like
Mhm.
this is how like if you're a magic practitioner or like a witch like me, this is like how it works, and they kind of respect it and don't make it sound cheesy. I like
Yeah.
that.
I can't wait for the next book. I can't wait.
I know we're
Nadia
getting
has
through the
thoughts- Nadia has
audiobooks.
thoughts on
Like
the show
they're
that are a
good.
bit different than my thoughts on the show, but the book series is the best book series of all time. Like
What?
the Dresden Files.
Oh, the
Oh,
book
so
series.
good.
The show's
Yeah.
shit. The show's shit.
I don't think the show
we-
is shit
some of
per
it
se.
we
but
said okay, but like
It's
compared
shit
to
compared
stuff
to the
today,
books.
Yes,
So
I
I saw the
agree.
show first long time ago, and then when I met my husband, the Dresden Files is his favorite book series. So he introduced me
good
to
taste
them.
is mine as well. He is correct.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I go, why did we have this show? This show is awful compared to what the books are.
I saw the show
comics are
first
good
as
too.
well, but not knowing what it was or anything. I caught a few
Mm-hmm.
episodes on Sci-Fi, and then I got into the books, and I was like, wait a sec, why is because someone is familiar? It's like, oh wait, this was that show. And I went back and watched the show. I was like, okay, well, this is not as good as the books, but I still do like enjoy it for what it is. But like the Dresden Files, I think of anything that has magic in it ever has the best magic system. It is very clearly laid out, very clearly explained how it works, has rules, has regulations. Magic has to follow the laws of physics. Like it is a brilliant magic system.
Sometimes he loses, sometimes he wins. I know the last update from the book.
Like a lot of times he loses.
The next book is sent to the editors, so he's done writing it. He's just sent it off to get like edited and grammared and fixed out. So
I told you
we
I met
should
him at a
probably
con,
see that.
right? Same con I met
that's
Stan Lee.
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
same con I met Stan Lee.
For Chris's birthday, I had James. Is it Masters? Yes, thank you.
Fuck,
Who
Soul Assassin's
originally
on
Jim Butcher pictured to be Dresden originally, and he does the audiobooks for all the
Audiobook.
books.
He's a great
Wait,
audio.
I
James
had
Marsden?
No,
I
he
did-
isn't. He
Who
needs to
did
stop
Spike.
breathing.
Yeah.
He's like,
What?
I
wow.
did a
Like,
cameo for
stop
Chris,
doing
and I
that.
asked him, instead of doing Spike, could you do something Dresden Files? And he did Toot Toot, the fairy voice,
Nice.
wishing him a happy birthday. It was pretty cute.
That's
Is this
the
on your list?
magicians.
Love it.
Yes, I did see that. Like the first 2 seasons of it. It
Books
was
are better.
I
yeah,
watched
good.
all of that show, and it is the gayest show that I've ever finished.
Books
So
are way
gay.
better. Way better.
Yeah, I have an ex-girlfriend who was obsessed with that show, and so I saw a lot of it, and I fucking hate it. There's this one episode where they're like singing that gay ass David
It's so
Bowie song that
drama-y.
fucking sucks. What is the name? That gay ass Under Pressure song, and they're all like,
Mhm.
fuck that show, bro.
The book is way. I'm telling you, the books are way. Yeah, they don't do. Yeah,
I
books are
like
way
the
You can have
cheesy
like a
stuff. I'm
fucking homo
sorry.
like me saying shit like that's too gay. What does that say about your fucking show? Like,
Okay, in its defense, the blonde chick had some massive hooters.
It's massive melons. She has the need to breed.
Actually, she was horribly repressed. And, so
Is
she
she
always wore
suffering
like,
from women's suffrage?
basically. So she always wore this like, this. She always wore sweaters because they were like trying to show that she like wasn't sexual, but also the sweaters were always super tight because they wanted the audience to notice. So it was like,
Oh, Sweet Potato. Witchcraft isn't real. Wow. Shots fired.
Ooh. Bing bing.
Potato. I got one more I want to put out there, and then we will go through any other recommendations, and then we'll be out. This one you've probably never seen, maybe never heard of. It's called Arcade 81.
Oh, this is great.
Not
Did
Black
you
Dude
listen
Woke.
to
Black Dude Woke.
the
true.
podcast of it? The audio play
Hmm.
of it? Yeah, this is great. This is unfortunate that this didn't get a second season.
Really good first season, I thought. Different, like very interesting concept, different idea, outside the box stuff, and it was a podcast
Pretty
first.
creepy.
I think.
Yeah.
a little
The
bit.
podcast. It's not a podcast. It's a like a rate back in the day when they used to do like the storytelling through radio syndicates kind of stuff. It's that idea, but in a podcast form you can listen to. But yeah, this is great. Very very creepy. Very creepy.
Very
Let me jump a
creepy.
couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very creepy, and it creeps up on you too. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. If you like the whole conspiracy theories of like the elites dealing with like witchcraft and the Bohemian Grove kind of this would be up your alley with mixed with a little bit of horror.
Cool.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it is in there, and I'm gonna press play just as soon as I can find that now.
I will say I am appreciative of everyone that nobody tonight has mentioned American Horror Story because fuck that show. And fuck Ryan
all right,
Murphy.
Michelle.
Yeah,
I just
I've
didn't think it was
never.
very
I've tried multiple times. Couldn't get
He is
into it.
black. I'll give you that.
We're looking for an artist. Someone who can restore a recently acquired collection of damaged videotapes.
Well, what kind of damage?
Fire damage. There's just one hitch, because the materials are so
Can't stop
fragile,
looking
they
at
can't
his
be moved. So you'd be doing the work at our remote
eyes.
research facility.
Hell yeah.
What's that?
Can't stop looking at his different eyes. Like
What?
one's like half an inch lower than the other one. Am I the only one that's see? Okay,
I was stuck on his Will Smith ears.
Okay, that's fair.
The actor's pretty good, so I don't. He fits the role too. But the whole idea is like his hobby is going to like garage sales and buying random tapes, like videotapes from like whoever's house, whatever they were, then trying to find stuff on it that's super rare, and then he gets roped into this job at a remote site where no one else can be but him.
I love it. It's starting off great.
Creating this archive, putting this puzzle together, well, it would mean the world to everyone who lost someone in that fire.
He's got LG's haircut.
I know.
I'm Melody Pendereth. It's March 11th, 1994, 10:32 a.m.
This is day one of the oral history project on the Vista apartment building.
I'm now gonna go knock on some doors. Wish me luck.
You hear it?
Hear what?
There's something in this place that calls to you.
Hello? Hello?
Ooh.
Dang.
All right, I'm
I was
intrigued.
It's
invested.
really good. Yeah.
Looks cool.
It does sneak up on you. I like the idea of it with the tapes. There's some type of time travel involved because you're back and forth with the present and the past.
Mhm.
The character points of view.
Is everything good? You doing okay? You said that you've been seeing things appear.
Mark, I'm fine. I promise.
Oh.
Oh,
is
you are
going on
far
in this
less
building?
fun.
What kind of game are you playing?
Yeah.
It's always a party when you put on a mask.
It is.
Yes.
It's
Mhm.
not a party until you have to put a mask.
Yeah.
Who are you?
We're pioneers of the imagination. We're going to succeed. The whole of time will be as
Wow.
one.
Please find me.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
That looks
That's
really
good.
cool. That's my kind of horror movie. Like I don't like
Yeah,
a lot of
no,
horror,
I'm-
but
Wait, is it a
Yeah,
movie or a series?
serious.
It's a series.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
gosh. Yay.
And a
Yeah.
podcast. But
Worth
I
it.
really it's like a hidden gem. I think most people have never heard of it. Let's go around. I like the people like that one. Go give it. It's on Netflix, so if you got Netflix, give it a watch, and if you don't, steal it. In fact, I'm sure
Or
I
listen
would
to
bet Soul
the
Assassin probably has links. Alrighty.
Super impressed by that guy.
I know, right?
Yeah, you fucking
Now
rules.
none of y'all got an excuse not to watch motherfucking Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Thanks, Soul Assassin.
I sent it to
I have it on
Chris.
the
I was like,
playlist.
because we've been looking for an anime to watch together. So hopefully it'll
Mhm.
be something you'd be into.
Yeah, it's because it's very off-putting and it's a weird intro to the story. The way they do it, I started that episode 1 a couple of times. Then once I got into it, it kept me going.
Mhm.
But it's because it's weird with the videotapes. What the fuck is going on? Why would they want to repair these tapes? It doesn't, like, all that stuff is set up in the first episode, and
Great
it's
twist.
yeah, great twist. So let's go around and one more recommendation. And where are you doing next? Do your outros at the same time. We'll get you guys moving on because we're gonna go hang out with Lovett after this.
Oh,
Lovett
nice.
is doing a
Mhm.
game night, and so
Gaming.
we're gonna send everyone over there to hang out with Lovett after this.
Mhm.
Lady Billfire, Alex Reen. Now that you've killed Wheel of Time, who's your next target?
I don't know.
Rings of Power for sure.
I just stopped watching that show. Like, I can't. I don't have enough brain cells. Like, keep watching trash. It just brings your vibe down. So I haven't been doing that.
It's low energy, low vibration.
Low vibration. Yep. They're just
Mhm.
okay. But he's been making videos about it. We're going through like why Rotten Tomatoes is ridiculous, and yeah, doing kind of a post-mortem. Now it's dead for real.
Victory lap.
Absolutely.
You've got to do a worst moments compilation.
Oh, yes.
Or like a very short best moments compilation.
That's
Best
we've
moment. Just show
We've
it to
done
your
March
game
Madness
in
for
the
this
video.
show.
Yeah,
No.
that was actually something we were doing on our Discord. Is we started out doing like the worst moments. So we picked like the 64 worst moments, and then I went away for 2 days. And in the 2 days that I was gone, they had expanded the bracket out to 256
Oh my god.
bad
That's out of
moments in
control.
one season.
Oh, wow.
At which point
Wow.
I was just like, guys, there's not that many like minutes in a season. Like you basically have an item every 2 minutes. Like,
Where are you going, bro?
so yeah, that was tough.
Well, you guys have grown as a result of that show, so it wasn't all bad. I would not have met you guys if not for that show being so terrible. So I'm thankful forever for that fucking horrible series.
Yeah.
I-
It brought us together.
It did. I got off on season 2, so in season 2, off on whatever. I got off.
There you go.
I would. Yeah, that's right. Nadia, what's
Hello.
up, girly?
I will say I would recommend The Outsider, which has the other Bateman in it. It is an adaptation of a Stephen King book. I think it's actually better than the book for once. They actually did a proper adaptation and they expanded a little bit on it. So I highly recommend that. I do like the Mr. Mercedes series. Season 2 is a little wonky, but that one, the season 1 was pretty good. And then usually you can catch me watching anything by Flanagan. So other than Midnight Society, that was trash. But yeah.
What is your favorite Flanagan? Is it? I think I know what it is, but you tell us.
Midnight Mass, probably out of all the series for it, is probably my favorite. That's the Catholic guilt holding on to it. So I probably
It's
would
very
recommend.
good.
But definitely recommend The Outsider. It's very good. Yeah, like I usually don't
but
I usually don't like Stephen King's adaptations better than the books, and this was, I would say, better than the book.
Very good.
And it's one season. It's a limited series. That's
One
it.
and done.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. Love it.
Yes. What am I doing? My recommendation. Last one is You, Me, and the Apocalypse. That's a British short series. Loved it. The ending I did a little disagreement with, but Rob Lowe, can't disagree with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lowe.
Rob
I've
Lowe.
never heard of this one.
Yeah, good.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm doing game night right after this stream, and then next week on Sunday we're doing the Blood Meridian review. Yes.
Nice.
It's awesome. I'm gonna try to. And then Zach's gonna join me as well.
I am. Is that the chick from The Office?
Yes.
With their mouth open? Okay. Useful.
Is Rob Lowe a priest?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He knocks up the nun in there in the movie show.
That's funny.
That sounds very British.
Outsiders TV show was good. For me, Band of Brothers, go watch that. I shouldn't have to explain that if you haven't watched it. You're missing out, Nadia. Cine, what do you recommend and what are you doing next?
Okay, so I will be starting my own stream in about 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour. That way, well, hopefully I'm not going to eat too many of your watchers. Love it, because I don't want to take
It
away
happens.
from you.
Oh, it's okay. I'll be going for like an hour, so it's not gonna be
Okay, well then
taking-
I'll probably start at around 12:30
Super late.
to give Lovett a chance to get some watchers, and I don't want to pull from her. I am trying. I want to build her up, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really happy for you. And let's see. My recommendation is from beginning to end, Tomo-chan is a girl. Oh my gosh. It is one season and it is done beautifully. It's one of the few rom-coms I actually enjoyed.
Tomo-chan is a girl. All right.
I don't know where to look. I don't know to look at the cat. I don't know to look
I know
elsewhere.
Down
I am
below.
just,
Take
it's
it
just
all in.
like
Take it all in.
Yeah.
from
Yada,
top
yada.
to bottom.
I got it. I found it. Wow, that's unbelievable. Tomo-chan is a girl.
Yes, it's actually, I was really surprised because I don't really like romance stuff too much, but she is hilarious. Like I've loved her. Her name is obviously Tomo. I've loved her. Her best friends are amazing. Like it's what really makes this series even better is that the side characters are 100% into, like, you love them, like you get invested in them, and they steal the show quite a lot.
Okay.
So,
Tomo-chan is a girl
I like
on
that.
YouTube.
Oh,
Soul
he's back.
Assassin.
How is this stuff getting on YouTube? It's like we can't even put up like a review of something without getting channel
Right?
strikes. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
it's
know.
not Warner Brothers. That's why.
Don't dare show a trailer. And if you're looking for some more Lovett, on the Jacob Ironside stream, she did some very, very, very spicy reading of her own writing. So there'll be more of that to come on her channel too.
Nice.
So don't go away.
Apparently.
Yeah. And then Leon, one more for the road.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with the cartoon theme and say the 2003 animated version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles 03. It's while I like the original 80s one better, the Turtles 03 was a lot more source material accurate. It covered the comics better. It was still a bit kid friendly because it was a Saturday morning cartoon, but I think it is the most accurate representation of the Turtles we've ever seen, except for the comics themselves. Maybe the very first movie. So yeah, that's my recommendation. If you can find a way to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003, that's the route to go. And as far as what I'll be doing, where I'll be the whole nine, well, I've got to record a video immediately following this because Grums took yet another fucking L, and I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't call that shit out because, my God, how are you going to take video game criticism seriously when you've got motherfuckers like that ruining everything we've tried so hard to do? So, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then throughout the course of the week, of course, we'll be on various shows, probably be on with the Doolies tomorrow, Badger, Gooch, my own show, Neon Leon. I think Sonia's going to be our guest this week. But then after my video is done, I'm going to kick back and play I got buy a new game called Unloved, I believe is the name of it. And it's it's a modern game, but it's set to be like Doom. It's it's made to be like an old school boomer shooter, but set in some sort of horror scenario. I don't know much about it. I've never played it. I bought it last night for like $2.50. So we can get into it tonight and see if we can go through hell and blow up zombies and shit like that.
He's got to clean his
Can I add something?
Of course.
I am 9 away from hitting 900 on YouTube. So if you all got that alt accounts, now's the time to utilize
that right now.
Actually, yeah.
Sub you on all 3 of mine, or I would.
And then Last of Us tomorrow, season 2 finale on my channel. So come roast with us, folks.
I'm gonna have to watch that playlist if you have it.
Oh my God, that fucking show, man! I regret so much of my life's decisions. I'm covering it.
So Nadia is beautiful and cool. Her channel's forward with Nadia. And please break out your sock puppet right now, dust it off, and go and use it to subscribe to Nadia. Let's get her over the hump. It's about time. It's about fucking time. I shouldn't have to ask you to do this, people. Go get it done. It's Nadia. She's very happy to be here.
Yeah, listen to him, not me.
That's right. Yes. Thank you, Scott. This was a fun one. You guys are awesome. So what I'm going to ask you to do is hang on. I'm going to kick you over to go hang out with Lovett. I'm going to join her over there. But then after that, you then have to be kicked over to Cine to go hang out with Cine. And in the meantime, somewhere, if you don't mind leaving a comment, it doesn't have to be a good comment or even a full word. Even an emoji is good. Doesn't matter. It helps the stream quite a bit. So please leave a comment, even if it's an insult. And yes, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Saturday night, Circle of Jerks. Nadia, are we doing Friday?
Yes, Friday, Stranger Things, season 3, episode 3 and 4. Yep.
So Nadia on Friday. Tomorrow night, late night with Kitty on her channel, 11 p.m. Central-ish is when I usually go. And there's no point watching it until I'm there. So, Circle of Jerks Saturday night, 10 p.m. I'm looking forward to that one too. So that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys. Thank you for the donations and the memberships and the super chats. And once again, pay your respects to the trans people. And
watch those with the Galactic Heroes.
Legend of Galactic Heroes on YouTube.
Respect to the trans community. And fuck you, transphobes.
Trans people are my friends. Transphobes gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans people are my friends. Transphobes gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Transphobes, show your fucking out. I'll knock you out. I'll knock you out. Transphobes, show your fucking out. I'll knock you out. You better watch out. Trans people are my friends. Transphobes gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans people are my friends. Transphobes gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans people are my friends. Everyone.